Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death! Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death! Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is Vortex of Legends Season 3 between Chaos Knight and IGN Esports. And I'd like to inform you guys that before the first match was Hello Kitty Crew versus Cobra Gang, and Hello Kitty Crew forfeited, so Cobra Gang moved forward. But yep, and focusing on this match, it is me, Jay for Justin, on the casting desk. Along with me, it is none other than Peachy. Hello, Peachy.
Hello, Justin. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. And here we are, one of the underdogs of our tournament of Vortex of Legends Season 3, and one of the top squads in India who is going to be picking this best of three series in this upper bracket where these teams will be moving ahead, trying to get victories as much as possible. And with that, let's start away.
The fun part is this kind of tournaments is this underdog teams. I really love to see underdog teams perform, in this
Mm-hmm.
against this, especially against these top teams. It's absolutely hyped up, man. I mean, imagine if they just pulled off, they have something in their mind, if they have a perfect draft in their mind that they might be able to knock out IGN. That will be absolutely insane. I mean, everyone is waiting for it. But yeah, guys, do let us know which team you guys are supporting, whether it is whether it is Chaos Knight or IGN Esports. Do let us know which team you guys are supporting. And with that, Chaos Knight has
Let's
the first
fight
pick,
to our
and they
heart's
will be
content!
Your
banning
team
the
is banning.
Lucas out of the map.
That's true. That's true. Now the look is understandable. One of the classic picks coming in from the
Always
side
on
of
the
Team
way.
IGNs,
Your
and
team is
definitely you don't want
banning.
to give it into the hands of Mirio. With that, they would be moving forward a little bit
Experience the
of,
Your
euphony of
from the
team
side of
is
Team
suffering.
IGN.
banning.
I feel like it will be kind of revolving around those banning those heroes which they don't want to deal with, and onto the side of Team Chaos Knight, they know if they keep these kind of heroes open, it will be a disaster. So Aaron's Granger will be banned as of now. On to the next. I feel like it will be a mage getting targeted in the next.
It might be a Jukshin, right? Because
Yeah.
she should. I mean, Chaos Knight have the first pick. I think they should be saving something that they are good with, as well as its OP meta, so that they can get the perfect advantage of the first pick, as well as they have to be careful too that that IGN doesn't end up getting two OP heroes for their team. So, but in the current meta,
Butterflies born
a
by
lot of
thy
the
wish,
OP
wish.
heroes are banned.
Guided
So yeah,
by
with that
lantern's
Jukshin is getting
light.
banned, like me and Pichi predicted. So let's see what will happen in the third pick.
Yeah, third ban coming in from the
No
side of
one
Team
can
Chaos
escape
Knight.
my iron
Okay,
Your
okay,
fist!
that
team
was
is
quick before
banning.
I could make a prediction. And they have gone ahead with the Barang. Now Barang, one of the meta heroes as of now, and you know that Barang is actually a very good EXP laner or even a roamer. And when you put him on a roam, you just need to pull up with all those defense items, and you know that you would be doing dealing damage or none of less, you would be doing a lot of CC to your enemies.
My mission
That's
is to
absolutely right.
protect
But with
lives.
that,
Your team is
Sicilian is
picking.
open, and Team Chaos Knight have the first pick. Let's see what they goes with. Oh my God! Please don't pick the Mia. But yeah, they have the it's on there though. But with that, if you look at the goal lane, they have Harry there. They have an Irithel there. They could be going with that. But also in the mid lane, there is the Sicilian that they could go for as a first pick. Also, the Hilda is there. I mean, Respec is there, so he is an assassin player. So
Uh-huh.
Hilda would be a really nice
I
pick.
can
But
breach
with
the
that,
darkness
but
if
look
I'm
at
fast
that,
Your
man!
enough. Team is
He's
picking.
being logged fearlessly from the side of Chaos Knight. Doesn't really care whatever counter they goes with. He just rocking that one trick Fanny, it seems.
Oh my God, look at that, look at that. I
Fight!
really
Fight for
love the
the ultimate
confidence of
answer.
this guy right here,
Muscle of
taking
iron,
Fanny while they
Your
bones of
know
team
that
is
this
steel.
is
picking.
the team composition that Team IGN would be going for. The Gatotkacha, the Hilda. We might be looking at a Hayabusa coming in, or probably a Fredrin. Now, the Fredrin is kind of out of cards as of now, but again, respect, we might be looking at a Ling or maybe a Hayabusa coming onto the play. But as of now, Chaos Knight, they do have the option to go ahead with two heroes. Sicilian would be a very good choice given the fact that his mid, his late scaling does work it out very well, even if the Fanny doesn't get the snowball that Fanny needs. But as of now, let's just wait and watch what they are going to pick up.
Only
Love
right?
and
Oh,
night are
I've been
everlasting.
waiting for
talking
too
about
Your team
long.
is
Harry.
picking.
Mhm.
I mean, Harriet was there, Irithel was there. They could have picked that, but
Hayabusa,
yeah, I mean, there is two
your
tanky heroes in
team
the.
is
Maybe
banning.
that's what they think. That's what in their mind that we should go. We should go with a tank killer. That will be better. But respect will not hold them
I
to
am
take
not
the
the only
Hayabusa into
one
their hands.
bound
So
by
we know
these
what kind of
chains.
assassin player he is. The respect, and with that, he is banning on the potential threat in the EXP lane. It seems that we might be the phobias. So definitely great call from IGN to ban out those potential threats in the XP lane at first, and let's see what will team Chaos Knight will be banning out for their team so that the Fanny doesn't face any kind of problem.
That's true. That's true. They kind of need to
Let's go.
revolve around the draft
Your
around
team
Fanny
is
this
banning.
time. Try onto the EXP as well as a roam, probably a tanky roam. I would have really loved a Gatut Gacha onto the side of Team Chaos
Let's hear for the
Knight, but
crowd.
unfortunately,
Make some
Team
noise
IGN
for
they know
yours
what they are planning for, and they have taken it onto the hand. But as of now, CC the Phobius heavily EXP focused, understandable, but
I
again,
didn't
one
cure
last
the
ban,
pain
and
Your
by
team
heart.
is
Mage.
picking.
His classic pick, Valentina. Who wants to not keep it open? That's the spirit. That's how Team Chaos Knight will be rolling today.
Magic is
Yeah,
my life.
it
Your
doesn't really
team is picking.
despite of the fact that there is not much ulti-based hero in the
True love
in their
is
team, they
like
have
blood.
decided to ban out the Valentine. I'm not sure about that, but with
Let
they
them
might be
play the
deciding to go for
hero.
the Karmic.
Your
I'm not
I will
sure
team
if
be the
that's
is
gonna
truth
be
picking. This
considered
world
ban out
desperately
with Valentina
needs.
now, as well
Yep.
as the Yuzhong, because the Black Dragon form could be copied and it could be menaceful as well. But with that, let's see what will be the final pick of Team IGN will be. It is a mage, so Wage is waiting for something to get something, and a warrior maybe. What is he doing? Maybe he is going for a long range mage facing a close range
Oh,
Julian. You never know. And with that, Kurapika is being locked from the side of IGN. And the
少し
draft
で
is
も多
already
くの
over,
善
guys.
人が
Do let us know which
平
draft do you
等を
think has
享受
an
できる
upper
ように。
hand in this match. I'll go with the Chaos Knight draft, to be fair. PG, I'd like to ask you, which draft do you think might have a better chance winning this one?
I beg to differ, J4. I'm leaning towards Team IGN this time, given the fact that they have picked up the early games hero. Now Mirio will be there with the revitalize, and also Zaujin, especially Zaujin, who is the roam for the Team IGN as of today. And he has a revitalize. He is tanky, and let's not forget the Julian is an early game mate. He just needs to get a level 3 and he will be dealing damage. And top of that, he did pick up a flicker, so there might be a chance that even if he gets caught off guard, he can move out of the situation. Let's not forget that he does have a blink skill as well, where he would be immuning himself for any CC that would be coming up. But with that, you know anything could happen, because early game, I feel like it would be Team IGN, given the fact that they are known to make the gameplay around the early game take the same snowball, take the same carry, and to the end till they break down the base.
Mm-hmm. So far, I mean, I would say, I mean, the IGN's draft there, no doubt, is perfect. But let's really see
Welcome to
if
Hmm.
the
Mobile
curse of blood
Legends.
connected properly, along with the follow-up of those
5 seconds till the
Aries
enemy
and
reaches the
Moonblock. Could
battlefield.
be a really nice
Smash
Yep.
them.
CC, as well as some damage coming in from the carry could be hazardous as well. But yeah, with let's see what kind of plays they go with the Fanny. If she is really a good Fanny and gets the early game kill for the team, this could be hazardous for IGN as well. And so they have to be really careful. And also, since the Gatot is there, he have to hit those second skill taunts really carefully, so that the Fanny might have a bad time rotating from this lane to that lane.
Agreed, agreed. I feel like there is a reason why the Julian hasn't been picked up. The Fanny was picked up as the first hero, right? And if Witch would have gone with the Novaria, that would be a little bit, putting him, behind the tank. He cannot be playing as aggressive as he is known for. So maybe that's why he just wanted to go ahead with the hero where he could just get himself out of the situation. He can immune it, and at top of that, deal damage as well. So maybe that is the reason why we are looking at a Julian. And Fanny, right? As soon as she gets level 4, you know that she is going to go to the marksman or maybe to the mid lane. Mid lane is the mage is off guard, of position, but most likely it would be on to the goal lane. But let's just see how this rotation will be panning out.
That's absolutely right. This is a big question. Which of this team will get the victory? Because this is a knockout round, guys. Because they have to stay strong and get this victory for themselves. But also, some team might be having some difficulty. We will sort it out as soon as possible. Don't worry about it, guys. Our production team and us, we are doing so, looking after it. What's going on? Maybe some team having some problem, and we will give them the chance to restart the game as well if needed. And let's see.
Yeah, and that's about our team. They will be making sure that everything would be fair as well. And also, if you are around, please do join the Discord or even the WhatsApp community. We will be posting updates, and of course, if there's a season 3, we know that there will be a season 4 as well. So maybe your team might be the next underdog right here in our tournament. But other than that, this might be, we will be shortly resuming.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at the chat. Come Renzi Suki. Okay. Suki fan here, I guess. And yep, do like the stream. IGN, let's go. Okay. Sketty OPS as a supporting IGN. It seems. Yep. I hope IGN wins. And also do let us know if any Chaos Knight fan is here, any supporter. And yep, because we will be continuing the match soon. Because and your opinions matter as well, guys. To let us know how the thing is, how do you give us feedback about the tournament and all. And so far it will be fine, guys. Stay tuned and grab your popcorn and all. Let the teams get ready, let the teams get comfortable, so that they can perform the best, so that they can get so that you can get a really nice match to watch.
True, true. And J4, I have a question for you. The first blood, will it be Fanny or will it be the Julian? Because I feel like Julian being onto the early game heavily, I feel like he does have a chance.
I really hope this Fanny gets a first blood, to be honest, because I'm supporting this
Mhm.
team. But IGN will not hold back. I mean, they are not a really bad team. They are one of the best team in India, to be precise. So let's see how it works out. But I really hope the Fanny gets the first blood, though.
Okay, okay. Even Lufani is also a mobile hero, and you know that her steel cables does come in handy to get out of the situation as well. And let's not forget it, if you are able to pick a Fanny in, coming at this stage where it is a knockout round that you might be pushed into the lower brackets as well. So definitely these players are experienced enough. They might have practiced all night. They might have gotten their synergy up, even last night
Uh-huh.
talking about it.
Yep. I mean, if I were had a Fanny, I would have
Mhm.
dived inside because I don't know how to play Fanny. Just kidding. But yeah, usually I like to go with the fighter hypers. If I am a hyper, generally I'm a what you say, I'm an EXP
Mhm.
laner. But
Oh,
yeah, if I'm playing solo and I have to play hyper, then yeah, I will go with the Martis and I'll then because most of the time those early hypers I'm really comfortable with. What about you,
that's
Pichi, though?
true. Uh-huh. And like during when I go solo as well, like if there's a moment like that I have to play hyper, I'm not that good, okay? I'm just like a decent hyper. I stick to alpha, no matter what. Be it a fighter jungle in your enemy, assassin jungle in your enemy. I think alpha is my go-to.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty strong, and that would be really nice to carry the team if they are bad, and we can easily carry the game with an alpha because she is pretty strong. We all know. And guys,
Yep.
do let us know what would you do if you are a hyper. You are forced to play a hyper in a solo match. Which hyper would you go for?
Let's go, let's go. Even I would love to hear what you guys would prefer, because if I'm in that position tonight, then I might go for something new other than Alpha.
Maybe a Hanzo to troll.
Oh, Hanzo, Hanzo in solo game is really, really like a tricky situation. Like, if you show the Hanzo, the whole team's gonna go mad at you.
And yeah, if some situation comes, you are a cancer jungler, like you want jungle no matter what, just go with a Hanzo and keep securing the buffs for yourself, and people will change their retribution spell automatically. It's just magic.
That's true. That's a power that Hanzo holds. No, you just pick one hero and automatically everyone comes in line.
Uh-huh. Isn't it a little bit too long than usual? But yeah, guys, it will be too super hype because it's IGN on the line. So you do have to keep your patience, guys, because the match will be absolutely nuts. And these two teams, the underdog team, you might want to see how they perform against this top team, though.
That's true. That's true. Let's just wait and watch. Let's just wait. You know, so far, like, talking about the picks that they have taken. We have known IG, and they have been playing tournaments right from the day one. We have known them, seasons ago, years ago. They have been active right from the very start when we had the tournament scene going on. But again, as the meta changes, has, heroes like Barang gets a buff. It just completely changes. The meta completely changes. You get Hilda in the meta. Okay, okay, here we go.
Yo, let's go, guys. We are back into the land of dawn after this long draft as well as this long pause. And this is, guys, Vortex of Legends Season 3 between Chaos Knight versus Team IGN Esports. Let's see which of these two teams will be getting the victory in this match, in this knockout match. And yep, it is me, J4 and Peachy, bringing you the action for this one.
Yes, sir. With that, a little bit of slow game that we are looking at into the early game, while Team IGN are kind of focusing onto their creeps as well. Look at that. This is the classic strategy I want to see into in my rankings as well. Look at them. They are denying the farm right from the level 1. Look at that. Lito being contested, and okay, a perfect retribution coming in from this Fanny this time.
The small leads does matter, but whoa, Hilda abusing the early game strength, but those steel cables will make sure that Hilda gets run out of the area because she is showing who's the boss in the area.
Agreed, agreed. And look at him. He is just taking all those creeps as much as possible, denying the Fanny the same. But onto the top lane, Chaos Knight, they have made a move and they might be looking to take down the first blood, and that will be Aaron the creator who is getting targeted as of now.
Meanwhile, Yu Jong is not having a great time against the Hilda because pretty strong. But looking at the top lane, look at that. They are trying to get a fight. Quad Shadows does connected, but whoa, look at the Fanny! Julian is pretty low wage. What are he gonna do? Okay, using an enhanced second skill, but great Sanguine Claw coming in from Sicilian along with the follow-up Bat Impact. He doesn't need any kind of follow-up from himself. He will do the CC himself. He will do the damage himself and get the first blood for their team.
Okay, so far so good. Look at that Chaos Knight. As you predicted, they were the ones taking the first blood. Now, talking about the same, I would have loved it if it was the Fanny who done it. But again, Fanny was low on mana, who's low on energy, and that is where that she couldn't complete what she was going ahead for. But as of now, the total is up, and that will be again a majestic battle to watch, given the fact that we will be looking at utter domination coming in from the both teams.
And Hilda did a great job baiting out the ultimate of the Sicilian at the bot lane because before the turtle lane you should be squeezing out the resources, and the Black Dragon farm has been squeezed out as well. But Fanny will be the one securing the kill, on which I missed the part. Oh, it is the Aaron the creator on the top lane, and look at that, he is utilizing the Black Dragon farm, but not so much sustain. Okay, he will be getting out of the situation. Mirio have crazy amount of damage, but Fanny, let's see if she will be getting the turtle or not. Nah, she tried, but nah, that's a really bad move. She went back. back. But
Oh.
look at the knockup of Julian. Avatar of Guardian did popped out, but didn't had hit anyone. And with that, IGN got the turtle along with the first kill of the game.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And the skill that it takes in the Carmilla, the vault does come in very handy in this situation. And talking about the total team fight, I really love the fact that Team IGN did have a perfect river area control. They made sure that the Carmilla won't be coming in near, and even the Sicilian. Uh, they really made sure that respect won't be touched or won't be disturbed while he is taking down. Okay, Zaujin trying to make a move, but
Okay, nice damage share coming in from the Sicilian as well as the Hilda in the situation, but it will be Ninja Pritham that will be taken down. The Rome has been taken down. Fanny is pretty low. Mirio trying to get the kill, but Gaton is there trying to disrupt the recall, and that's those little things does make the difference. And with that, the blue buff is gone just like that. The taunt coming in from Gaton is really OP because Green Potato kind of trapped right now, and the damage of the Julian will make sure he goes down in the fight. Black Dragon has been formed. He's trying to be impactful in the fight, but no, he have to retreat for the fight because there is not much follow-up. All the resources has been used already from the side of Chaos Knight.
I really love the fact that Team Chaos Knight are also giving the same domination that Team IGN are giving them, because they know they have made that homework moves already, but already their AOG coming in.
Oh, great AOG coming in from the team IGN along with the knockup of the Julian. Curse Blood has been formed, but no casualties from IGN, and 2 people down already along with the tier 1 turret of the top lane. Damn, IGN already trying to show up the dominance from the 5-minute mark, it seems.
That's true, that's true. And talking about the itemization as well, I have just noticed that the Fanny is going in. Okay, she is getting attacked. 1 sliver of HP, look at that. And she will be moving away, escaping safely with the steel cables. And, coming back to my point, Fanny is going in for the tank build. Interestingly enough, she might be doing a little bit, a little bit of less damage. But wait a minute, Turtle in contest as of now.
And yep, Hayabusa will be the one securing it, but Fanny trying to help the Green Potato from Mirio. But now look at the sustain of Mirio with the Revitalize and the passive of her. And the Avatar of Guardian did messed by a bit of inch. And look at that, Black Dragon did make sure that Respect goes down in the fight. What a great trade coming in from him, and the sustain is pretty insane, but Fanny is there with a Thunderbell stack making it work. Double kill from him, but she will be taken down again.
Aaron, the creator, he is taking kills, he is dealing damage. Look at the Zaman first dropped as well. Now the flicker will be popped in a defensive manner. That they are out of the position. They are aware that their tank or even the EXP is not in the team fight, and they must not. A little bit of disciplined gameplay coming in from the side of Team IG, and this is what these teams have to give us for. But with that, Eira on that Yuzhong is doing a very well job, but onto the mid lane I do see Hayabusa getting stunned, but
Nah, he will be escaping the situation. That's Respect. He will not get caught that easily. But yeah, he is doing the attempts to take out the late game potential hero, that is a Sicilian, because he will be the threat. And with that, no way, Yu Jong will be taken down in the bot lane. I was not focusing, and it was Aaron the creator who took the trade. And Avatar of Guardian did pop out, but it will hit no one. And Fanny did a really great job clearing out the minion and defending the tier 1 turret of bot lane.
agreed. But again, that the minions won't stop. The crowd will be here as well. Team IGN, look at that steel cable so much. That's not a 1 or 2 cables. That's easily 3 to 4 cables coming in. But there is a gathering.
Ooh, Curse of Blood has been connected to 3 people. There comes Respect again, along with the obvious second kill. But Green Potato is tanky like anything. Black Dragon form is sustaining the fight and make sure the Zozen will be punished in there. And Fanny going back and forth to deal some damage. But yeah, he will be retreating because it's a better move, because they are kind of in a lead. They don't want to throw it. And with that, IGN is going to turtle already.
Yeah, that's true. I also like the micro items coming in from the side of Team IGN as well. Look at that. They did make sure to pick up a Dreadnought armor just for the Fanny, especially Hilda, because Hilda knows that she will be the one trying to deal damage. Oh, but Green Potato, that OE Shadow Kill thus comes in handy, but Bat Feast.
It makes her really sustainable, man. I mean, I really thought that the Hayabusa will be securing the kill, but look at that! Oh, Fanny coming in with a shutdown on around the creator. And yep, well, like I was saying, Green Potato is the potential threat of IGN. But look at that great shadow coming in from the Hayabusa doing some basic attack, but they are abusing the passive of Sicilian and Carmilla at this great avatar of Guardian. But look at that, Zozen sustaining the fight. Meanwhile, Respect escaped the situation, Fanny trying to find her, but now he is away from her range already, and Zozen with that will be disengaging the fight.
Team IGN are moving fast, and let's not forget the Team Chaos are catching up to Team IGN. Look at that. Turrets are being taken down as much as possible, but Japanese from India, he is quick enough. He knows where to move around. Look at him. He just finished clearing the mid lane because he did not want it to go down. But again, they don't have any choice as of now, given the fact that it was just standing on 1 HP. But so far, so good. The goal lead is definitely into the hands of Team IGN. The turrets are into the hands of Team IGN. They are making moves as a team. While I also want to see the same coming in from the Chaos Knight, given the fact that they are kind of focused onto the gold, which is not the gold lane, but the mid lane more than the gold or even the EXP lane.
That's absolutely true, because Sicilian will be the one that might give the threat, like I mentioned. And look at that, Hayabusa trying to engage a fight. Okay, Shigel has been popped, but no one low. But Ninja Patham has been taken down in the fight. Fanny trying to be absolutely impactful in the fight, dealing some crazy amount of damage. And the follow-up of Harry did make sure the Miria goes down in the fight. And look at that, Lamb will be taken down, but Great Dragon will make sure he will take a trade before dying, and with that, 3-for-2 trade for both of the teams. Fanny going back again into Zozen, but now he will be backing forth. That's a good move from him. He tried to catch someone off guard though, but that didn't work out pretty well.
Agreed. 3-for-2 trade. Look at that. This is actually going well into the hands of Team IGN. They have been making moves very quickly. And with that, already coming onto the top lane as well. Fanny, onto the other hand, been trying to make sure that all those turrets, all those inhibitors would be going into their hands. But again, unfortunately, she's not able to. She's not able to deliver the damage that we are looking at. But again, even with Thunderbolt as well as the War Axe, she is doing pretty well.
I mean that might be a real new meta Japanese from India might be creating, but he is her eyes on the Lord, it seems. But now it will not work out, because it's Respect who will be hitting that perfect retribution from the side of IGN to secure the Elemental Lord for their team.
The Lord is here. You're talking about the level 1 Lord, and when the level 1 Lord hits towards your inhibitors, towards your level 2 turrets, it is going to deal a significant amount of damage. As of now, Team Chaos Knight, they are on a deficit with those turrets because they need to make sure that they do get it as soon as possible, because if they don't, it is a game over.
Ooh, nice Avatar of Garden coming in from the Zozen, trying to catch Lem in the fight. But no, Green Potato has been taken down by the Harriet, and with the double kill, he is going loud at this point. Also, Witch with the double kill as well. Fanny kind of late to the team fight, but she is the last woman standing,
Oh,
trying to defend the Lord. And with that, already the third aggressive is been popped. She is trying to be sustainable. Cables was not really in point, but yeah, she did manage to engage, and she is doing the back and forth to clear the waves like we saw in the TikTok. And look at that, she is being impactful, and the War X, no, she's not sustaining enough, and it will be IGN that will get the victory, because the Lord was pretty healthy. And with that, IGN has won this knockout match.
Victory!
oh my God, Japanese from India, four-man cables that I see every single time. He really did his best to clear all those minions, all those lore as well, all alone. But again, that team fight really did not work it out into the hands of Team Chaos Knight. They needed a synergy. They needed a little bit, a follow up coming up with the Curse of Blood. But unfortunately, under the last match, Carmilla was the one who fell down. And once the Carmilla was out of the scenario, Team Chaos Knight should have disbanded, should have made sure that they are dispersed so they won't be losing any more members. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and they just lost all the members. Team IGN, of course, picking up the victory.
Mm-hmm. And guys, with this, that was the complete analysis from Peachy. And with this, guys, IGN will take the victory for themselves to home. And team Chaos Knight did Fanny, especially the Fanny, she did really good. But yep, for the whole team, you guys still have hope because Vortex of Legends will be will be hosting a lot of more tournaments. So yep, you might shine in the another one. But with this, guys, we are taking a short break. We will be back with more interesting matches, so stay tuned. Do subscribe to the channel, to hit the like button, and we will back to you after a short break.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
चलो चलो.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Vortex of Legends Season 3. And this is the best of three match between Chaos Knight versus IGN Esports. So let's see which of these two teams will stay strong. Will Chaos Knight do a comeback, or it will be IGN getting the perfect sweep for this best of three match? And on the casting desk, again, it is me, J for Justin. Along with me, it is none other than Peachy. Yo, Peachy, what you think? If will Chaos Knight will be able to do a comeback this match or not?
Highly possible, highly possible. They have actually almost equal out the game into the game number one. If they, come up with a little bit, they do have a little bit of communication gap. And if they actually manage to recover that communication gap that they were having, I am pretty sure that they would be pushing it into the game
Always on the
number three.
way.
But as of now,
Your
let's move
team
into the
is
draft. Look
banning.
at that. We already have heroes banning.
And with that, Matilda is getting banned from the side of IGN. Yep, like we have seen in many tournaments, that is part of their strategy. They always ban out the Matilda because their new roamer Zozen. I guess he doesn't really like to play the Matilda. He likes to go with the front laner, maybe a Gatot. He always prefer to go with a Gatot if it's open. But yeah, let's see what team Geosnight will be banning this time, because last time we did saw the bannings didn't really work out pretty well. But yeah, they might have something different in this time so that they can do a comeback against this OP team. Maybe they should prioritizing banning those comfort
Whistle
picks.
of
Oh,
iron.
talking about
Your
comfort
team
Close
is
picks, they will
banning.
speed.
ban out the Gatot for IGN. It seems.
Okay, okay, understandable because once you pick when you get the HP high tanky HP hero off, you know that this would be the taste
Sir,
that it would
what's
be
your
coming
command?
in
Your
now.
team is banning.
IGN doing a respect ban for Japanese from India, understandable. Even other than that, we have seen a lot of Fanny getting banned, and that might be it. Or even, let's not forget, the Japanese from India was actually dominating with the Fanny.
That might be a respect ban from IGN, so that the fanny doesn't fall into their hand, because they have noticed that
Magic is
they
mine
were kind
right.
of
Your
rocking with that
team is
fanny. So yeah, they
banning.
don't want to risk it for the biscuit. And with that,
Butterfly, boy,
Carrot is
your
getting banned
team
from the
is
side
banning.
of Team Chaos Knight, because they saw how Aaron the Creator did manage to bully their gold laner last match. So yeah, definitely a really good call to ban the Harith out. But still, the Granger is open, and IGN has the first pick.
No
You
one
do
can
not
stay
want Aaron the
my
Creator to
fist.
go
Your
with
team is
that
picking.
Granger, man. Okay, let's see what they goes with though, because a lot of OP heroes are open. Jukshin, they have banned out the Jukshin in the mid lane. So let's see what Team IGN will be prioritizing.
Let's see, a little bit of respect bans into the second game as expected, given the fact that this is a match point. And when you get into a place, a situation where it is a match point, it is a high time that
Experience the
the team
euphony of
needs to make sure,
suffering.
especially the losing team, because of course, who wants to go to the lower brackets? And with that, Aaron the creator gets the Granger.
hmm Like I mentioned, they will not leave the opportunity to stake this OP goal laner into their hands, and he is a really good Granger user. That's a cherry on the top. But Team Chaos Knight do have a lot of picks. They can go with a Hilda. They can go with Irithel at the early, so that so that before the ban phase, they could get the goal laner in their hand. Because
My mission
if they let
to
it
protect
slide and they
lives.
win for the draft pick, IGN will surely ban out the Irithel, which might be a net potential threat to the
Let's
Aaron the
go.
Creator. And with that, great
Your
job,
team
Team
is
Chaos Knight
picking.
will be getting that Irithel for themselves.
That's true. That's true. Now look at that. Granger has been picked up, so why not Irithel unless it is banned? A perfect counter coming in. But again, Team IGN, then we know that they do play
Let's
around their
fight to our heart's
marksmen, so
content.
Irithel needs to be, double careful right there. But as of now, Lucas will be
The
open, Lucas
immortal
will
one
be
chose
taken,
me to
and
vanquish the
Suyu.
shadows
Okay,
that
Taken.
plague
okay.
this
I
world.
was expecting that it would be a Hayabusa match once again, but no, it will be a Suyu. Two of the newest heroes. It's not even been months that both of these heroes have been released. Understandable, and there are like very few times so far that we have seen both together.
Uh-huh. I mean, the IGN knows what they're doing. They know the potential of these two heroes, and they will be getting it for themselves. But Japan from India will getting the Hayabusa this time. He like, I will show you how to do Hayabusa this time because we're gonna win this match. We're gonna take we will take this game to the best of three. But yeah, if he does lands the August Shadow Kill into the Granger, and he not let him farm up too fast and give him the snowball so that Irithel have the chance to spike up, they might have a chance to win though.
Agreed, agreed. If Team Chaos Knight do play around the Irithel, if they get her far, if we get the snowball, it does get easier for them. And let's not forget Hayabusa. Hayabusa can get the snowball anytime possible, but if that early game, a little bit of a boost coming in from his team
Where
as
there is
well, it
light,
will
there
be
are
a very
also
easy game. But as of
shadows.
now, mages are being targeted from both the sides,
I didn't
understandable.
cure the pain.
And
I
again,
hunt.
we are looking at another mage. Now, both the teams, okay, why do I feel like Team IGN would love to go with the Carmilla this time?
Hmm. I mean, you might feel like that, but because of the Valentina pick, but Valentina ban,
Kayla
and oh,
is at
okay,
your
they will be
team
banning out the Valentina, the Carmilla, and they are pretty smart about it. You know, they read your mind already, PG. And with that, let's see what will be the pick, because the Sicilian is open.
fight.
We did saw
Fight for the
team
ultimate
Chaos
answer.
Knight rocking the Sicilian in the previous game, but it will be the Hilda that has been locked out from IGN because they want the Lucas to have a smooth game throughout the time, so that they are banning out. But they are showing that they are showing some heroes though, but I will not talk about that because okay, they might go for a Phobius. Yeah, Phobius is a really good answer. And Badang, they have banned themselves. A Chow maybe in the EXP lane could be really useful catching the Suyu though. What you wanna say on that?
The South does work it out very, very well. But again, Team Chaos Knight, they do need a little bit of a more damage. Look at that. A CC would work very, very well right here into the team fights with the curtain calls. And let's not forget, okay, interesting choices. 2 seconds
The
left into the
fire of
countdown, and
battle
Era
never
is going
extinguishes.
ahead with a Masha. Is the Masha buffed? Because I feel like the new patch is up.
I have not seen this pro teams having
Oh,
rocking the Masha even after the buff though. But yeah, it
yes.
will might be the Chaos Knight might show us how OP Masha is. I will really hope so. But yeah, still the CC would have been really OP pick if they have gone with it. But let's see what will which will be going, because he is showing that pick or pink that Starlight King to us,
No
and he will
gems
be
to
taking it.
golden
I mean,
crown.
okay, there's no knock up in the enemy. I mean, definitely great call. And with that, Sojan
Your
going with the
team is picking.
Tigreal to do this OP5 man implosions. Awesome, man. Let's see what will be the final pick. A mage pick. They do need a knock up. Maybe it might be a Vexana this time. Please don't go with a Selena. Okay, it might be a Vexana. Please go with a Vexana. You guys need a
My kiss
okay, it will
grants
be
you
an Alice. Never
immortality
mind. I mean, they
or
want to show us
death.
something different. They want to show us some different plays coming in from their team. I hope they stay strong and get the victory. But yeah, I'll go with the draft of Team IGN this time. What about you, Peachy?
Team IGN definitely they do have a chance. Look at that. A lot of meta heroes, almost 60%. I'm not talking about Odette. Odette, I feel like it is on a whim. Like maybe he's just feeling an Odette this game, given the fact that they do have enough tankiness. I'm really not sure how it will be working out. The Masha is tanky, the High Loss is tanky, the High Loss is tanky. Oh, no, the High Loss is already tanky. I mean, the Alice is also tanky enough. I feel like Lunox could have worked out very, very well right here. But again, Odette is also a very good pick. Just make sure that you get Irithel around your hitbox, and that's just it.
Hmm. Man, okay. I hope this draft works out for them because there is no knock up. If the Odette's ults, there's no one to stop her. She will just keep singing the song and doing the alt. It will be quite hazardous for them if she gets the item in their hand. Especially, I have seen those Odette users rocking that glowing one and that what you
Welcome
say the
to
sky
Mobile
piercer, and they're
Legends!
just absolutely obliterating the team fight. But with that, guys,
5
we are back into
seconds
the
till the
land of
enemy
dawn, and
reaches the
this is Vortex of
battlefield.
Legends season
Smash them!
3. and this is the best of 3 match between Team IGN Esports versus Team Chaos Knight. Let's see which of these two teams will be winning this match, because if Team Chaos Knight will not getting the victory this match, and it will be a clean sweep for Team IGN. So let's see if they will be able to stay strong or not.
Let's just see a little bit of slow game coming in into the early games, while both the mages are trying to make sure that they haven't lost any. But which, okay, is stuck in a position.
Oing, what happened? Maybe technical issue? From which? I haven't seen any kind of having any kind of issue from him though. And with that, we're gonna see a pause. Okay, which does having some issue, guys. So we will give him some time. We will let our pro mage player of India give some time to fix his net so that he can perform his best as well.
That's true. That's true. Again, that was a little bit of an indicator that he was actually standing in one place and not moving ahead. So understandable, but it's okay. Let's just wait and watch what will happen. We can't predict the first blood anymore because it has already happened.
I mean, Peachy, have you seen the coincidence? Like, we have seen the pauses 2 times, and I hope it doesn't stay so for too long again, though. And yeah, I hope Witch fixes his net first. And guys, I really thought that Witch is taunting their mage and the roam, but nah, he was actually having some issue. And yeah.
Yep. Again, talking about the team composition, where the power spike lies. Both the team kind of looks similar to me, from the mid game to the late game. But Team IGN, they are kind of dependent onto the items, because especially Odette, especially Tigreal. And if Tigreal loses that farm, Tigreal doesn't get his implosion right, that will be a problem into this match. But talking about the other side, they are tanky enough. They did make sure to stock up on HP as much as possible. And with that, the CC would have actually been a little bit of a little bit of frontliner which is dealing damage. But it's okay. It's okay. We are looking at a Marsha. Now, the Marsha is also not entirely bad. If she does get her items right, if she gets a little bit of snowball, she is known to almost one shot any squishy hero.
That's absolutely right. I mean, she could be going with that anti-lifesteal item, the glowing wine, to reduce the sustain of the Alice as well as the high lows, and yeah, that could be useful in the fight. And also, the Zozen is there to catch the people. As part of the fact that Irithel does have the purify, he will have a nice time. But also the Masha is there. I mean, the bars. As soon as the bars gets over, she gets a purify, so she can also escape the Tigreal's implosion. But yeah, but also she have to be really careful, if especially she is in the last bar herself. And also in the late, if we talk about late game spikes, they have an Alice, they have a Irithel, they have a Masha. So these three heroes will be bursting a lot. So IGN might want not to let it happen to a late game, so that those heroes doesn't have much of an advantage. But also, let's not forget that there is the Granger who will have
Yep.
who does have the crazy spike from mid to late game, so he could be rocking as well. So this is a big question, guys. Which of these late gamers will shine? So do let us know, though.
That's true. That's true. And on top of that, the fact is, Aaron's signature hero is a Granger. He is known to play that Granger right from the day one, and when you give this man the Granger or even the Harriet, you know that he is going to carry the game no matter what. Even if the tank doesn't give a little bit of attention to their side. And as of now, look at that, the pause will be taken off. I hope the issues are resolved. And with that, okay, a little bit of skirmish into the middle lane.
Ooh, nice knockoff coming in from the Tigreal, and the follow-up of the Lucas will make sure that Green Potato goes down, and they are not stopping in that. They are changing the Earthel, and with that, the creator will get the first kill for him themselves. But guys, this is really scary because Aaron with the kills could be really annoying. Right, great Rhapsody coming in from Aaron the creator. He just aligned it perfectly. Oh no, Haya with that 3 kills already from the side of Team IGN.
This is what I was talking about. When you give Aaron the kills, he will be taking kills on kills. And right from the minute one, he has already gotten a double kill, which is actually concerning as of now. With that, Hylos trying to give a little bit of ring of punishment, but will be interrupted.
And also look at the damage of the Granger already. Just the Hylos is just running in like 50% HP already. That shows how OP is. And meanwhile, Mirio with the flicker trying to do a play, but it seems like he didn't have the full stack of the first kill, and because of that, the Haya did manage to escape the situation. That's the bad part of Lucas, man. If you don't have the first kill charged, you might be wasting a lot of resources of yourself, though.
Okay, that's about it. But the turtle going into the hands of respect as possible. But top lane, look at that.
Ooh, nice engage coming in from the Alice as well as the Marsha will make sure the Lucas goes down in the fight. She is starting to shine already, but look at that. Oh, that will make sure that Alice goes down in the fight. I missed the part how it happened though.
Okay, a little bit of overextension coming in from Green Potato this time, but it's okay, he chose the wrong path. Zaushin will be getting level 4. Oh!
Okay, no way. Again, CC coming in from the Tigreal as well as the damage of the Odette. Swan Swung is not too much, but no way. Ninja Pritham will be taken down in the fight because it is Witch in the Odette, and he will have the spike with the 2 kills, with 3 kills already on his list.
That's true. Team IGN, they are rocking that early game that they have, and into the top lane as well. A little bit of equal fights going into the Marsha as well as the Lucas. Now talking about the same as well. Team Chaos Knight, they are struggling. Contrary to the game number 1, they have been dealing enough amount of damage into the early games, but this game they are not able to, given the fact that they did draft around the mid game to the late game, especially to the late game. Marsha is dependent on her HP, her items. Okay, one more pause. There we go. It's okay.
Yeah, people should be given chances to repair their HP. Maybe the side of team Chaos Knight who is facing the problem. So yeah, do let them fix the problems. But what we were saying, Peachy, please continue.
And Team Chaos Knight, they have drafted purely for that. After the minute 13th, minute 12th, heroes, especially the Irithel. Now, Team Chaos Knight need to make sure that they get enough farm onto the Irithel. Granger already has the farm. Look at that.
Bro, what a... the Lucas was about to get taken down, but the sustain coming in from the first kill did make sure that he sustained the fight. Meanwhile, Hylos is getting melted in the bot lane. It seems both of the lanes are fighting. Meanwhile, Zozen is waiting for that Hayabusa for that sneaky peeky attack, and also Witch is there. Damn, these people, they just want to give a really bad what do you say, a scare, a peekaboo. And look at that, Alice will be the one that will be hunted by these players, and with that, Zozen will be the one getting the kill in this situation. Whereas Pathway will be placed in there, but it will not much impact on Great Stun coming in from the Suyu, and he did caught the Hayabusa while he was using the Quad Shadows.
Agreed. Look at that, a very proactive marksman that we are looking at, coming from the mid lanes, coming from the bot lanes to the mid lanes. On top of that, Tigreal saving up his lane so that they would be taking the turret into their hands. Look at that.
Okay, respect. Oh, kind of in deep position, but look at that great implosion coming in front, and along with the follow-up of Air, the creator will make sure that Ninja Pritham goes down in the fight. Again, he's not stopping there. Hayabusa trying to do some damage, but he did went back from the Quad Shadow. So, yep, so far, disengaged from both of the teams with 1-for-1 trade.
1-for-1 trade, especially the tank going down for Green Potato, looking quite low as of now, and the Rhapsody connecting on him. Definitely, it is Aaron, the creator, who gets the kill. The glorious Pathway though.
has been popped, but yeah, he will be using to clear the way. But also, I like to point out that Lucas is having a delicious time against this Masha. I mean, he already taken out the turret, already killed him 2 times in a row for till now. So we can clearly say he can out sustain the Masha at this point. But the late game, I can't say about that. Oh, look at this one song has been popped already, trying to do some damage along with the follow up of the Sui. Will make sure she goes down. Oh, that has been taken out by the Masha, but it will iron the creator of the monster clip onto that Alice, as well as double kill coming in from Respect. What a domination coming in from IGN.
That is right, which was unfortunately between that, but conceal play coming in along with implosion that doesn't connect because of those squad shadows coming in from Hayabusa trying to move away sneakily, but he is safe as of now. But talking about that last team fight, oh my god, that was a lot to break down. Look at that. Team IGN playing around the whole team, which is actually a good sign. And this is the sign where Team Chaos Knight should also do the same. Look at them.
They are looking for the fight. They are trying to squeeze out Green Potato as well as Ira there. But yeah, they are not letting them move. Tigreal zoning them out, giving some knock up along with the follow-up of the Air, the creator. Look at the HP of the Hylos going down just drastically and godlike. It is Aaron, the creator with a great death. Sonata will make sure Rethel goes down in the fight. What a great fight coming in from IGN with a 3-4-0 trade.
3-4-0 trade. Look at the goal difference as well. It is increasing as time passes. 7 minutes already passed on, and it feels like we are into the 20 minutes of the game. Given the fact that Team IGN, they are all above level 8, while Team Chaos Knight, they need to make sure they are still sticking around the level 8 and 9. They need to make sure they are getting enough farm because their farm is getting stolen. Look at that. Team IGN, they are already into their river area, into the jungle area as much as possible. They don't want to leave any farm to the Hayabusa.
The complete map control is definitely under IGN at this point because most of the turrets has been taken. Hayabusa coming back for some action, but nah, he will be retreating for this, which is good for him. But meanwhile, Masha doing some really good job pushing the turret, getting some goal for the team. But with that, Lucas is kind of in a deep position, using the CC into that high Augie circle has been popped, and he is getting melted. Mirio trying to sustain the fight, but now it will be Alice that will take it out. Great implosion coming in from the Tigreal as well as the Swan Song coming in from the Odette will make sure all of them get lows, and it will be the Aaron the creator who will be hitting the perfect last hit into the fight with the double kill.
Oh my god, okay. The next in the chopping block, it would be the Masha era trying to jump up, getting stunned on stunned, unstoppable, picked up by Respect. This game is definitely into the hands of the Suyu, the Granger, as well as Witch. Look at his Witch assist as well, 11 assists already.
Yep, I mean it is Witch after all, but yeah, he did not make. Oh, he did make the Sky Piercer. I thought he did not make. He is letting Aaron the creator have the kills, but yeah, even Witch wants the kills for himself because he won the MVP, it seems. But with that, Aaron the creator already pushing some lanes, trying to get the get even more map control in their hands. Hylos is going a little bit deep, but yeah, there is no CC coming in from the Tiger. Will make sure that he survives the fight though. Okay, the Augie circle has been popped into the Suyu, it seems, but no, he will barely be even scratched because of the farm difference at this point.
Agreed. And talking about the items as well, both the teams do have enough into their hands, but especially Chaos Knight, they need to make sure they are farming on Squad Shadows coming in, but that won't be helpful. But Blood Ode into the mid lane, that is going in very well. But let's talk about Aaron the Creator.
Oh, what a great implosion coming in from Zozen along with the follow-up of the Odette Swan Song as well as Suyu and Aaron the Creator. Oh, he will be taken down, but look at that, triple kill by the Odette. What a great implosion, showing the dominance at this point, and it is Lamb who is the last woman standing, trying to defend the base. Great CC coming in from the Lucas, and IGN will be getting the victory of this best of 3 match with a great domination.
What a clean sweep coming in from the side of Team IGN. Look at them. Pure domination. They did not leave any ounce of mercy into the hands of Team Chaos Knight. Of course, we know who is going to be the MVP of this match. And let's not forget His stacks were pretty high, almost touching 80. But unfortunately, that last one kill, one death costed him. But none the less, the team, both the team especially Team Chaos Knight, they really did put up a good fight for Team IGN.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, with that, Team IGN will be taking the victory for themselves. And yep, Team Chaos Knight will be pushed to the lower bracket, it seems. But yeah, they have to be stay strong so that if they want to climb the ladder and give the challenge to IGN again. But with that, guys, we will take a short break. Few more matches incoming. Stay tuned because it will be absolutely hyped up. And with that, guys, after the victory of IGN, yep, we will take a victory. We will take a break as well. So it is me, Jay for Justin, and Peachy will be signing out. See ya, guys.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season. Welcome to the Vortex of Legends Season 3.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Vortex of Legends Season 3, brought to you by anyone none other than Yama Esports. This is gonna be the best of three series in the upper bracket finals. This is between Impurity Esports versus Step Bros. Alongside me on the caster's desk, this is Roots Official. Alongside me, it's the obnoxiously loud. Oh my goodness! This is Ash TZ. Ash TZ,
Oh,
how are you doing today?
thank you so much, Roots, bro. I mean, after a long time, I can say that I'm doing with you casting. It was last time I did it with you at the Crown Championship, and it went so well. If I remember, it was IGN versus someone. I don't remember that team, Holocaust maybe. But right now,
Yeah,
we will be casting this match between Step Bro versus Team Impurity Esports. Both of them have proved themselves a lot in the Swiss stage, and right now they will be clashing with each other. And look at that. I mean, the banning section is looking too good from the side of Impurity as the Badang and the Hilda, the two OP. I mean, we can say roamers has got banned from the side of Impurity and the Jushin from the side of Team Step Bros.
definitely so. And might I just tell you guys in the audience, if you guys are tuning in just now, this is the upper bracket finals between Impurity and Step Bros. And whoever wins this match goes to the upper bracket finals, and the loser actually goes to the lower bracket semifinals to face off against either the LCF or the LCF L2, which is the match which is going to be followed by after this match. So this is a high stakes match, and of course the bands do so. As we can see, STC, both the bands are pretty good looking, and the main heroes are being targeted step by step. What do you think?
Obviously, the respect bans, we can see a Hilda from the side of Impurity Esports and the Step Bros going for that Phobius is a obvious ban. When you are seeing Step Bros in front of you and Impurity in front of you, you are going to ban these heroes. And I'm thinking that they want to ban that Caramilla also, because that side you can see Elu is standing over the Step Bros is a great Caramilla player. So let's see, I mean, what will happen. But it will be a Harith from the side of Impurity Esports. What do you think? I mean, a Hadith was needed here. I mean, the Granger is still open. Irithel, oh my goodness, the Granger is gonna pick. They're making a draft of Granger roots.
Exactly, banning carefully banning out both the gold laners I mean, this is a calculated move. Is this a calculated move by Step Bros? Because we see the Harith has been banned and they banned the Airtel as well. I mean, it is pretty complementary. But if you think about it, the Granger is left wide open. So maybe the Step Bros have thought ahead, one step ahead, and thought of a situation where they will force
No one
them
can
to
resist
pick
his
out the Granger,
achievements,
like you said,
not
Ashley.
even
And
my
now they will think
enemies.
of a counter for the Granger. Maybe this is a trap set by Step Bros, and they want their opponents to be trapped in so that they have nowhere to go. And you know what happens when you have nowhere to go, right? With Step Bros.
Obviously, Roots. And look at that. I mean, today I can see Impurity has changed their lineup a little bit because two new players I can see from here, Chiching level 1 and Bo is right now the new lineup of Impurity Esports. They were the substitution in that match, but today they are going to play this BO3 against Step Bros. I mean, this will be a great match to see. I mean, new two lineup with them will be a great thing from their side. And look at that. Hehehe is going for the Eve this time because the last time he used the Louis with the flicker at Crown and he literally got punished about it for sure. I mean, Shin and me were casting that match and we were talking about his Louis having that flicker and literally he got out from the Crown Championship because of that reason.
It is truthfully show, and to be honest, the Step Bros have this kind of emancipable approach towards the game. They're so aggressive. So something like an Eve or a Louis is actually pretty good for them because they have the range ability, the zoning ability which comes with it. But there is no zoning for this hero. This is Fanny and the Sicilian. I mean, no matter how much of zoning you think of, the Fanny can just fly in, swoop, get you with the cutthroat, and get out of the situation. So this is gonna be really interesting to see. I mean, like a pendulum, the clock swings, and we see one pick is favoring the Impurity Esports, and the second pick is just favoring right back at Step Bros. This is a quality draft we are seeing, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that, Drew. I mean, the Claude is been shown in the panel right now, and look at that. I mean, I just forgot to tell that Matilda is already here, guys. So maybe there is a chance you should go for the Fredrin or the Alpha bands. Otherwise, if they're gonna lock those two heroes into their team, if one of them going to be the jungler for Step Bros, it will be an easy win for them because we all know that Matilda Alpha combo or Matilda Fredrin combo is right now cooking the whole ML scenario. And look at that, the Claude for the Granger, L Hope for the Granger right now with the Claude will be a great thing because I mean, so many people don't know about this. I mean, regularly we are seeing Granger Harith Irithel, Granger Harith Irithel, but there is a Beatrix, there is a Claude who can easily counter this Granger. I mean, that's the scenario ML is doing right now. There are so many metas that you can't even choose what should you play. But look at that in the banning section, opting, I mean, taking out that Khalid as well as the Lucas because already we can see no EXP laner has been picked yet from both of the teams.
Definitely, rightfully said so, Ash. And to be honest, the Claude is so good in the hands of Ellie Hope as well. And not only can it actually counter the Granger, it can also counter the Fanny coming in. And maybe even in the late game, when Claude has the power spike, he can even take on the Sicilian, right? Go into his face with the Art of Thievery and the Blazing Duet. And that is going to be games lights out for Sicilian. So, one of the better picks, I might say, and Chow being banned along with the Khalid. So, that shows that they do not want an invasive early game from Impurity Esports coming into the match. What are
Obviously.
what is the last band gonna be, Ash? And what do you think the final picks are gonna be? We're still yet to see a jungler from Steps Bros, and we're still yet to see a roamer from Impurity Sports.
I mean, if you're still not going for that Alpha or Fedrin, you're gonna see them for sure because there is a Matilda and they will be going with that Alpha or Fedrin because it will be a great combo against a Fanny. Oh my goodness, look at that. They will be going for the Fedrin ban, but we're gonna see the Alpha perhaps because Alpha is still open and Hopeless Retreat. Maybe go for that Alpha. And I think Alpha also managed against a Fanny. I mean, the first swing will give him the best reason he want. The Spear of Alpha, if connected on the Fanny, it will be a great hindrance for her.
Definitely. So, I mean, hopeless Retri, we have seen time and time again. His Retri isn't really hopeless. His Retri has been on point in most of the matches he has played so far, whether it's Crown Championship or it's here in the Vortex of Legends. And so it is going to be a great privilege to see him play right now. The kind of condition which he is in right now is what is he going to pick right now. I mean, you can sure go for the Fedrin. It combos well with the Matilda. But for now,
Yeah.
they're going on a safe path and they're actually going to pick a Gatot Kacha. So this is going to be an EXP Gatot. Who are they going to counter it with? Even the Impurity Esports have a EXP laner left to be picked. Esmeralda, I don't think so. What do you think, Ash?
I mean, obviously, we don't see lately so many Esmeralda player playing in the tournaments, but I can say one thing that Esmeralda is also a great pick because the Regency got, the absorb she do, it is a great thing you can, do in a in a team fight. She can provide a great CC. With the Matilda, with the Gatot Kacha over there, I feel a little bit of doubt on the lineup of team. Impurity esports because if they are going for any backliners, I mean, the Fanny will definitely go for the backliners because that's what the mobility queen's power is. I mean, she can go for the backliners easily, but the Matilda will be taking out the backliners from that off position or from that situation, bad situation, we can say, with the guiding winds for sure. That will be a little bit of hindrance for the side of Impurity esports Fanny.
Definitely slow. I mean, Esmeralda has her passive to actually counter with the Eve as well as the Matilda. So that is going to be great combination and a great counter when it comes to the late game. But in the early game, I think Gadut Kacha will have the upper hand when it comes to a 1v1 situation against the Esmeralda. We may see something different though. It definitely depends on the skill levels of each player. We have seen the Tigreal, and now we see the Joy coming in. I mean, that is an unpredictable pick-off coming up from Hopeless Retry. To be honest, both the junglers are so mobile that I don't think that anyone else on the map can stop them necessarily. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see what is going to happen. They did have the option of going for something else, like the Nolan or someone like the Hayabusa, but they didn't pick up so. So this is going to be really interesting. Audience, are you ready for game one in this best of three series between Impurity Esports and Step Bros? This is your Castle's Death Cruz official and Ash TZ bringing to you live the game one as we land into the land of dawn. Ash TZ, take it away.
Obviously, right now I can see one thing from here, Roots, that both of the teams have a great lineup in their side. I mean, there is a mobility queen in the side of Impurity Esports. There is a, we can say, they are going for that joy, and she also got the mobility. But guys, here we are into the land of dawn. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the first set between Impurity Esports versus Team Step Bros. And look at that. I mean, the junglers are taking up their aggro right now into the buff section. And there is a different rotation we're going to see. But there is some issue from the match side. We can see, I mean, our production team will be resolving it soon. So don't worry about it, guys. I mean, they will be surely bring out the match in a better situation. So please stay calm, and please wait for the issue get resolved. Before that, I mean, we can talk about the draft routes very betterly right now because the thing is, currently the joy with against a Fanny. What do you think about it? I mean, do it works? I mean, I see a joy against a Suyu, but I never see a joy against a Fanny. I mean, she can easily go for that joy.
I mean, to be honest, both the junglers are pretty mobile, and this is going to be really hard for any of either of them to cut each other out or actually counter each other out. What will happen though is it will be a menace to face both the junglers for both the teams because these guys are so high mobility that it will be really hard for anyone to catch them out. I mean, sure, Matilda has the escape ability. Wings by Wings can be used to save her teammates, but there's a Fanny. So even if you use Wings by Wings, you're still going to be caught out by the Fanny. And same for the Joy. I mean, the number of dashes he has, the electrifying beats, that gives a lot of damage. So both the assassins are highly mobile, maybe the most mobile assassins in the whole game. And with that, you also have the burst capabilities of both the heroes. We have gone into a pause. Maybe there are some issues with the production or the teams settling up. But to be honest, I think the drafts are 50-50 at this point. Ash, if you had to vote, who would you vote for the better draft?
I think the better draft will be going to Step Bros because they got so much mobility. And in this meta, I think mobility is working better because if you have a blink, You are getting escape out from very bad situation, very bad ganking. If you have done it, then you will be getting out from that situation, and it will be a helpful thing for you. And look at that side. I mean, they got the Claude, they got the Matilda. Even Eve will get help from the Matilda, and Eve also have a spell called Flicker in her hand. Even Gatot Kacha have a mobility. He can also get out from a situation by AOG, and we can't say anything about the Joyce. He is also a mobility queen. So I mean, that's the situation. This meta favors the mobility things more, because if you're entering into a fight, easily taking a kill and coming out from that situation, if you're entering into a 4v1 fight and taking out the backliner and coming back to your safer zone, then you are playing a nice game, I can say. So that's the reason I am supporting and not supporting. I can say, I mean, I'm not biased on Step Bros, because this is Vortex of Legends. Anything can be happen. Impurity can make their comeback also, because they also have a good lineup. But as you asked me about voting a team in the first set, so I'm thinking that it will be Step Bros. But I want that match should go to the third set, because our viewers, Yama families, also wants that every matches of Swiss stage, upper bracket, lower bracket, every matches should be competitive ones, and that's what I want. I mean, the match should go to the third set. Should not be a clean sweep from any side.
Yes, right, you are, Ash. And to be honest, there's nothing more than an exciting game, maybe for the audience or maybe for us, as we are going back into the land of dawn. The countdown begins, and this is gonna be the start of where it everything has to be laid on the line for both the teams. As I said, this is a high stakes match. The loser doesn't go home, but the loser has to face a lot of issues while coming up the ladder once again. So being knocked down is not an option. Just like the Tigreal trying for a knockup on that Matilda. Nothing yet. The bat the bat spree is being used, bat's impact being used. There's the Fanny, here comes the Fanny, left and right. But nothing has been done. As of yet, the Matilda is pretty low, Ash. What do you think of this?
She will be getting managed to get back into the separate zone, but it's what Fanny damage from the early game, we can say. I mean, she literally gives so much damage. That's why she is a menace in the ML, and she should get banned. But it's okay. I mean, nowadays I'm seeing Fanny getting counter easily. But let's see what will happen in this match. I mean, both of the teams have started a very defensive startup, we can say. I mean, a very defensive start, because no one is taking fight. They're waiting for the turtle, and they are not ganking. But we can see a first blood coming onto that Esmeralda in the EXP section, and the Fanny entering into the fight right now at a very less HP. The Matilda will be taking out that Joy and the Totkacha from the situation. It will be a one for non-trade, and look at that. I mean, the start is already done.
Exactly so, and Hiroshi on the Gatot Kacha being forced to use the Rejuvenate, but that doesn't matter honestly, because they actually took out the Esmeralda. I mean, she might have not seen the timer or the EXP level of the Joy and underestimated the beats of damage the Joy can produce. So that is a bad situation for the Impurity Sports as the first turtle comes in, but not to worry too much about it, because Esmeralda's back and it's still a fair game situation. As we can see, Step Bros are pretty much into the team fight. For now, the Fanny had got to the top lane. Claude is pretty low but could not be taken out. So I think the Fanny is going to be back into the turtle in time just for her, the contest. As we can see, take it away, Asteezy. There's the implosion, there's the RWM. The Joy gets the retribution in.
AOG, but no one is. It will be hampering and Natalia over there. But look at that. Right now, they're going on to the two members of Team Impurity Esport. They will be not getting any kills from that, but it is a one for non-trade. And we can see the turtle goes to the side of Step Bros. I mean, it's a win-win situation for Step Bros. They got the turtle, they got the kill also. I mean, that's the thing we were talking about from the beginning, that the Esmeralda will be a good pick, but in the current meta, it doesn't suit against Gatot or against magic explosive magic damage one hero like Joy. But look at that in the goal section.
Definitely slow. And when we talk about the goal lead, it's nothing too significant. It's just 100 points of goal lead. But this is definitely a momentum swing which is coming from the side of Step Bros. They got the turtle, they got the first blood, they have 2 kills on the board. The Tigreal tried his best, but this is not looking good because the Sicilian is low as well. being forced to use the Bat's Feast defensively. So I think this was a try to get the blue buff from the Fanny. It didn't pan out so, and so the Joy had to just get his way out of there. For now, as we can see in the gold lane, though, the Claude and the Granger have been fighting it out, but the Granger has a significant advantage. Might be because the Fanny is time and time again trying to gank the gold lane. This is a strategy being used. Yes,
oh my
STZ.
goodness, look at that. The RWM already been used onto that man. And Implosion will not be taken out that, but look at that. The Joy will be taken out from the Land of Dawn right now. The Fanny will be taking her out. And with the victory onto that Eve, it's a double kill for the Fanny. The Circling Eagle onto that Fanny at a very less HP will be getting out with the cables. With the still cables help. What a nice way to escape back. But look at that. Gatotkacha wants to take that Fanny on, but he will not be, getting that kill off Fanny. But in the goal section, we can see the Red Sonata connecting on the Cloud. Matilda taking with the Guiding Waves, and it will be a kill for that Cloud. The Granger will be taken down at that moment. And Tigreal hiding in the boost. The turtle fight will be starting soon. And who do you think, Roots, this neutral objective is going on?
The Tigreal is there for sure, but he has no backup. The Sicilian doesn't have the power spike, nor was the Fanny in position to do much about the situation. Fanny had used the retri previously, so I'm guessing she didn't have the retribution yet. She's still trying for Matilda, but Matilda's just too tanky for this occasion. The gold lace is definitely favoring Step Bros, and that is why Impurity Esports are not being able to burst their opponents down pretty easily. As we talk about the real world manipulation being pulled out, replacing two tools being pulled out as well. Both the things. Oh, the explosion connects on the two people. There's nobody to actually capitalize the situation. The Death Zone connects on the Matilda, takes the kill down, but that is still not going to be the best scenario for Impurity Esports, as they could have gotten a little more out of that.
The implosion was right onto the point, but the thing was, continuous 3 Death Sonata on that Matilda will be taking out the roamer of there, but look at that. Revitalizing already been used on the 3 people of Impurity Esports. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're entering into the fight. The Fanny is giving so much damage. The Electrifying Beast will be taking down the Sicilian. The Batfish will not be used anymore because the Sicilian is got out, and the Esmeralda will be dismantling herself from the fight. And in the goal section, we can see Claude at an inch of HP, severing HP, will be getting back into the base by recalling.
Time and time again, we can see the Claude surviving with a slither of HP every time. We saw it already twice in a row, and this Fanny is not going to have a good time against the Joy, who has a level advantage. To be honest, he almost had a level advantage, but to be honest, he has a mobility advantage as well. The Fanny is not in a good situation right now. She has to contest for the buffs, has to contest for the kills, but she is not getting very lucky in these occasions. The Matilda is just too tanky and giving the shield up to the opponents as well. So this is a situation where the fan is just trying to show off her cables, but is not being able to do much about the situation as the last turtle spawns into the game. This is already a bad situation. There's the Sicilian going down to the beats of Joy, and that is not a joyful sight for Team Impurity as they are left in such a worse situation. The Granger comes to the party late, and this is not gonna look good for the Fanny as Gatotkacha just takes the Fanny out with his fist. Granger is trying to do damage control right now, but I do not think so they are gonna be able to do much. As
4 man down in this fight, and look at that combo, the AOG with the RWA man taking out that Esmeralda out from the map. In the meantime, we see in the off camera that the Granger got some turrets down in the bot section, but look at that, the 3 objectives will be in the hand of Step Bros. First, second, third turtle in the hand of Joy with some lump sum amount of kills, with some lump sum amount of goals into his hand, is taking away the match from the side of Impurity Esports, and we can see a clear upper hand, a clear dominance from the side of Step Bros right now. And look at that, the situations brings up in the EXP lane. We can see they are ganking onto that Fanny, and the Revenge will be taking down the Claude this time, will be taking a turret in the EXP section. We can see, this is why, they are getting the turrets right now into their hand, the objectives, and it will be a shutdown in the off camera. The Granger will be taking down that Joy. What a way to take down that Joy, my goodness. Look at that, the Rhapsody, the Death Sonata, and the Joy will be going to heaven.
definitely he did, and that is a very important kill on the hands of Impurity Esports, to be honest. The Joy had 4. Joy was going 4, 1, and 5. So this is a great takedown by the Grandeur. And look at the Grandeur's gold, actually. He has so much of gold. But the Blazing Druid coming onto the back line almost gets Sicilian. But so far, so good. Claude doesn't have much to do here. There's no finisher in the game. Fanny comes in. Into 2 people. He's going to get a double. He's just going to get knocked out after that occasion. But he gets important 2 double kills. And the match is swinging slowly but clearly in the favor of Impurity Esports. The AOG connects down to nothing as the Esmeralda is still pursuing, still relentlessly trying to get the Eve. I think this is going to be it for the persuasion. Till now, the Joy definitely took the blue buff of Fanny, and that is going to be a little bit of a problem for Impurity Esports. And in the mid lane, Esmeralda might have overstayed her welcome. Ash, what do you think?
Did you see that, Roots? The cheating. I mean, the Granger got punished while he was doing that split push on the top, and Joy literally went for him, and he took that kill, and he got the blue buff also. I mean, Fanny is so much kill desperate, we can say. She is wanting that kill so much that she is forgetting about the MM, because you need the MM, because we all know that in the early to mid game, it's all about the jungler, but in the mid to late game, you want the MM to get farm if you want to win, because in the late game, the MM will be giving so much damage. But we can see the circling eagle coming on to that Tigreal. Zone out is perfectly doing by that, Impurity Esports roamer, but we can see a Lord dance already been started in the Lord section. But look at that, the electrifying bit will not be going on the AOG on no one. It's a Natalia getting down over there, but the Lord will be taken down by Joy. Fourth objective onto the hand of Stebro, and they're literally going on to that implosion on 2 people, but Tigreal will be falling down with the Claude, and so much damage coming from the Claude right now. The Esmeralda is falling down by the Joy right now. We can see the, oh my goodness, Enchanted Talisman onto the item section of Mathilda, but look at that, the damage coming from the Claude is too much right now that Impurity Esports are getting back down, backlashes from the Step Bros. And the RWM popping over on the first mid-tier turret. And the mid-tier will be falling down, as well as the blue buff will be going from the hand of Fanny right now. I mean, it's no buffs, no objectives, no kills for the Fanny. The Fanny is looking literally desperate right now.
That last team fight was a 2-for-none trade, and here we can see that everything is being used defensively. The AOG connects again to nothing, to be honest, but they will still manage to get the inhibitor turret. All 5 members are gonna be upright right now and looking for an opportunity to engage. I think this time Tigreal needs to connect with the implosion, else it is gonna be good night for Impurity Esports. Look at the damage the Claude possesses, to be honest. I mean, the Grande has the highest gold still now in the game, but he is not getting an opportunity to display that damage, to be honest, because he doesn't have fair engages to play with.
Obviously, but look at that. I mean, the Fanny right now having no buff, going on to that Claude. And Claude, I was talking about this situation, Ruth, from the beginning. But look at that, Sanguine Claws connecting over there onto that Claude. He will be dismantling himself with a blink. That's the situation I was talking from the, early thing when the game was paused. I was saying that the mobility thing helps you a lot in this meta. If you're getting kills in the fight and getting out of that thing, then you are literally doing a lot. And look at that in the fight, in the goal lane. Oh my goodness, again one AOG who got wasted over there. The RWM popping over there will be a killing spree for the Eve. What a nice way to take on that Sicilian and mage to mage fight, and the Gatod right now engaging onto the 3 members of Impurity Esports onto the top bot lane. We can see the minions are going onto there, and look at that. A fight is raising over there. They are pulling over a fight over there, and no Joy is there. And look at that. Oh my goodness, Mathilda going on to that Tigreal. The Fanny entering into the fight right now. Tigreal will be getting out from the heaven, and oh my goodness, Mathilda will be taken out as well, and the Claude will be getting the kill of the Granger. The minions are going onto the mid inhibitor, and they will be getting the inhibitor as well. And look at that, 3 members of Impurity Esports, a double kill for the Fanny onto that Claude. This is what the boyfriend will be getting down by the Fanny right now. And look at that, the 3 members versus 3 members of Impurity Esports. They're fighting with each other at a very less HP. Oh my goodness, look at that. The Step Bros Gatto will be getting out, but no, Joy will be taken out with a killing spree over there, and still the Fanny wants a kill at a very less HP. RWM will pop up, and the Esmeralda will be getting down. What a turning point for Team Impurity Esports.
Back and forth we go. We saw at the brink of the moment where Impurity Esports were gonna lose it all. They came back out of nothing, literally nothing. Fanny went in, got the kill. Fanny went in again, deleted the Claude. Fanny went in again, got another kill on the Joy, and came back. I mean, what a hero play from the Fanny it is. And they are gonna secure the Lord. Fanny is not gonna miss the victory on this occasion. Van Saruto! That means gonna be an implosion onto the back lines. Goes in with the blazing glow and can he get the queen? The queen is down. There we go. We're not talking about the Oh My Venus. We are talking about Nichols' queen, who has been taken out by the Cloud. This is not looking good for any of the teams right now, because both the teams have their members going down one by one. They got the Lord, did the Impurity Sports, but they have not won the battle yet. Fanny's going in once again for a hero play. Can he pull out something out of the ordinary?
The Lord do take back the RWM, and Esmeralda's story will be over there. The Claude is giving so much damage onto the base right now. The base will be attacking on that Claude. Fanny entering into the team fight again. Will be getting retreat back to the base to get some energy. And look at that. The Lord do taken by team Impurity Esports, but I saw the turret has been fallen down of Impurity Esports by Stepbro. This is what I mean. The goal lead is right now suppressing the team Impurity for sure.
To be honest, more than the goal lead, it is the engages themselves. I mean, we clearly saw that the Lord was won by Impurity Esports, but it is gonna be Impurity Esports themselves losing another inhibitor turret to Step Bros on that occasion, because they came out better on this occasion than Impurity Esports. They got the kill on the Sicilian, they got the kill. Once again, they're trying to get a kill on the Fanny as well. I mean, one of these days, this Fanny is gonna go out and not come home again, Ash.
Obviously, I mean, right now they should, off that pace of team Step Bros, because they are literally cooking this match from the early to late section also, getting the objectives. They only missed the only one Luminous slot, they missed it, but they literally defended it very easily. I mean, Joy defended it at the top section alone, and look at that, the fight right now onto that implosion on 3 people. Oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, the Sicilian taking down that Claude right now with a bad impact, and so much damage coming on to that. Oh my goodness, AOG, RWM, and the Winter Crown will be popping over there, but the damage coming on to the Rhapsody by that Gatod. I mean, onto that Gatod by that Granger is too much. And right now, Joy entering into the team fight with the electrifying beam. Ha! And the Granger will be taken down over there. And so much damage coming on from the Joy, and she will be taking back to the base. I mean, the separate section, but the Fanny is right now going onto that Joy. Will not getting any kill. Will not getting any fatalities from the side of Step Bros. They will be easily managing to get back into a safer zone. This is what I'm talking about, Roots. They're getting the kill. They're going back to the safer zone. And this is what mobility do. But the team...
Fanny, look at her health!
Oh my
Thank God Matilda didn't have much damage, but she has lost the buff. A Fanny without a blue is only half a good of a hero. And to be honest, Impurity Esports need to take care of their map, to be honest. So many minions coming onto them, and I do not think so they can contest this lot, to be honest. I mean, Fanny can go for a hero play, try to get the retribution on time, but that is gonna be dangerous if Stepbro gets another kill. This is late game, Your Honor, and to be honest, in the late game, if you get killed once, you're not gonna be there for a long time, and things can happen badly when Stepbros are alive and you're not at home, guys.
Obviously, because late game doesn't matter that goal lead in the late game, because you are literally having all the items into your pocket. And look at that, the lot has already been started with the Step Bros right now. They will be taking this lot for sure, because hopeless retreat is too good than Van Satoru right now. We're seeing, and the clock placing to it onto that Esmeralda will be taking down the Esmeralda at this situation, and it will be a free lot for the side of Step Bros, and they will be coming with the 3rd level Luminous lot. What do you think, Roots? I mean, Impurity Esports, will they able to defend this, or it will be a first set onto the hand of Step Bros?
I mean, Ellie Hope has some controversial itemizations, to be honest. The Malefic Gun, as well as the Windtalker, being used with the Golden Staff, of course, the Trinity. I mean, this is something which we haven't seen, but who are we to discuss this when we can see the Claude is being absolutely disgusting onto the backlines and taking out Impurity so easily. The Step Bros are definitely trapping their opponents into the base. This is only a matter of time till Impurity Esports gets stuck and Step Bros are there to counter the situation. The Blazing Blue Wetlands, there's the Circling Eagle, there's the Tigreal going down, there is a shutdown on the Fanny, double kill for the Cloud, this is down, the Crystal goes down, this is gonna be game 1 for Step Bros against Impurity Esports.
Congratulations, Step Bros, for winning the first set. This time, Romeo will not dying first because Claude will be taking the Juliet out of the map with a double kill. And not only Juliet, but he also took out that whole base on his own. And the first set goes to the Step Bros because of their sheer dominance they've shown in the whole match. Literally, the match point goes to them right now. And the second match will be a furious match because it will be a do or die for the team Impurity Esports, and a match point match, we can say. I mean, a cherry on top of cake for Team Step Bros. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. We will be coming back after a short break. But before that, I will tell one thing. I mean, I can say one thing here, that your mom shouldn't have picked that Esmeralda routes. I mean, it didn't work. Not a little bit even. And that's maybe the reason they fall down.
To be honest, all you can expect from the Esmeralda in this current meta is being a tanky frontliner along with being an annoyance. I mean, she did that with the Eve. She tried to do that with the Joy as well. But to be honest, you can do only so much when you have so much of burst damage coming out from the opponents. And not once were Impurity Esports much of a goal lead. So an Esmeralda is literally useless in that occasion. And to be honest, didn't I tell you, Ash? To be honest, that the Gatut Kacha will have a field day against the Esmeralda in the EXP lane. And we saw Gatut Kacha getting killed 0 times, to be honest, against an Esmeralda who got killed 8 times. So not only the Esmeralda had some difficulties, there's a Sicilian as well who had many difficulties when it came to the match. As I told about the situation, the Blazing Duet right on the face of Nico's Queen. I mean, Ellie Hope did the rest of the job right there, getting the Sicilian out. And after the Sicilian was gone, there's only so much of damage the Granger can bring out. The Fanny tried her best to get the hero plays out, but there's nothing much you can do. I think the biggest upset for Team Impurity would be Tigreal and his implosions. They were not the perfect timings, were not hit for the implosions, and that resulted in a bad situation. To be honest, and the Granger obviously has a late game power spike, but the Sicilian has a late game as well. So a double late game actually ruined the chances for Impurity to do much in the early game, as we saw.
Yeah, in the early game they didn't got that snowball, and as I said before, the mobility thing, it did literally work. As you can see, only 10 kills from the side of Impurity Esports. They were engaging into the battle, getting the kills and getting back into a safer side. But that thing was not done by Impurity Esports. Even Fanny got fall down for 3 times because he doesn't got that chance to get back from a situation. He was taking double kill, he was taking triple kill, he was getting the kills, but he was not getting out from the situation after taking the kills. And that was the reason he was also throwing the goal to the opponent's side. And in the end, we saw that Step Bros literally dominated the match and winning the match on the first set. And they will be going for the second match right now. Let's see what happened in the second match, guys. We will be rooting in the second match for sure. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. Hit the subscribe button, like the stream, share the stream to your friends, and don't forget to comment in the stream that who will be winning the second set, and you guys want a third set or not. Let's see what happens.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Okay, lapping countdown, please. Okay, welcome back, guys, to game two in this best of three series between Step Bros on the blue side and it's going to be Impurity Esports on the red side. As we saw in the last match, Step Bros had a field day and got the first victory in game one, and this is the upper bracket match. And whoever wins this match, might I tell you, audience, they are gonna go straight away into the upper bracket finals. The loser, however, has to go down to the lower bracket semifinals to face the winner of LCF versus LCF L2. That is not gonna be a pretty situation, as it is kind of a situation where both the like organization lineups are gonna fight each other, and definitely so they're gonna take revenge on whoever comes next. So Ash, this is my boy Ash in the caster's desk along with me. This is Roots Official. Ash, take it away. What do you think? Is the strategy going to be for Impurity Sports for game number two?
Sharing the deck with the expert one. I mean, we can say anything about Roots, bro. He's a coach, he's an analyst, he's a caster, he's a streamer. And if you have, are in a, I can say demotivated situation, you can also talk to him. He can motivate you a lot. That's why I love my bro always. I mean, okay. I mean, so much for you, Roots, bro. But look at that. In the panel, we can see same pretty
Mhm.
bands, Roots. I mean, that Povius,
Yeah.
high loss taking out, and in that side of Impurity Esports, we can see the Matilda this time for sure, because they literally got so much hecticness, so much hindrance from that Matilda being there in the side of Step Bros, and she literally making out the backliners from that bad situation, bad ganking
Wait,
position,
what?
and that's the reason they literally didn't got any kills from the early to late game. But I mean, what type of heroes? What is that? Balmond?
That's a Balmond. That's a Balmond being banned out. Oh my god. I mean, talk about unpredictability of Step Bros. That is a next level, to be honest. And there goes the Mia as well. But to be honest, the Balmond is in the ban section, guys. And it is very important, guys. As FTZ said, if you're in a bad situation, always call me for help. I'll tell you the best ways, the top 5 ways to die peacefully without any pain. as, as I hopefully think so that Impurity Esports will not commit suicide this time, taking two late gamers. The Hilda is open and being taken up by Hiroshi. So this is going to be really interesting to see. As last match we saw, it was a one-sided dominance by both the assassins. This match is not going to be easy, guys, because there is the Hilda who is going to be at your doorstep, knocking on your door. And if you make a false move, like the Fanny and the Joy were making last game, any loose maneuvers, and you're going to get knocked by that axe of that fearsome lady or the mansome lady, as you call it. Ash, what do you think should be a suitable counter for this Hilda?
Literal phobias, but we can say that the phobias is right now in the banning section, so he can't be there. So I don't think any other, I mean, EXP lane are countering that Hilda, but CC, you can go for a CC or for a glue, because these two heroes are like a winning lane heroes in the EXP section, so they can easily counter any heroes. And I don't think that they have a lot of counters, but they can also go for the Black Dragon. I mean, Black Dragon is also OP. He can also be manageable to counter any heroes in the ML section. But let's see what happen. I mean, if they will be going for some other heroes, they will be literally doing something. I mean, next we can see in this Vortex of Legend. But the two best counters so far I know in the meta for Hilda are already in the banning section. That is a Phobius, that is a Hylos. A nice, pretty, I can say, mind play came from the Step Bro this time, and the Vexana. Oh, hey, will be taking that Vexana, and this time the Granger will be locked down by Ellie Hope. And do you know that, Will? Ellie Hope is a great Granger player, just like Aaron the God. I mean, Aaron the Creator, I call him Aaron the God.
To be honest, yes, definitely so. Ellie Hope has his own limelight, and to be honest, he is a great Ranger player. And look at that, we have the two Leonins in the house at the same team. Joy X Hurrit in the group, guys. So, I mean, there's nothing better to do. The Fanny, rightfully so, being banned out from the Hopeless Rotatory's hands. I mean, if we talk about hero plays and the one player who played the best in the setup, it was definitely the Fanny. I mean, sorry, I talk about Heli Hope. It was actually one Sotaro with the Fanny, and she did really well. But this time, Impurity is taking a card out of the sleeves of Step Bros themselves. They're picking the Joy. I think they understood the maneuverability and the advantages of Joy, and they're gonna themselves pick it up. So this draft is basically a reflection of the first game. They do not want to repeat the mistakes where they made in the first game, and hence we see all the stops being pulled out. Who is going to stop the Hilda? There's your answer. There's the Badang. Who's going to stop the Hurrit? There's your answer. There's the Vexana. So this is really going to be interesting, guys. Who is going to come out on top? STZ.
I mean, right now, I can say one thing here that, oh, they are going for the Gatot. They're literally banning the previous section heroes who literally hinder them a lot, and the Sicilian will be taken out from the situation right now because the mage has not been picked yet. So maybe we're gonna see a Fursa this time, or we can also see Odit, because can you just believe this, Bruce? In the previous match between IGN, I saw a Odit being picked by Witch, and so I'm not surprised that now teams can also pick that Odit. But look at that CC I was talking about, who can also counter that Hilda easily. So your mom will be listening me and not going with the Esmeralda this time. Will be going with the CC in the second set, because already I'm saying that this is a do or die match for them. They have to give their 100% if they want to go to the third set to fight with the full potential and to win this match and to be in the upper bracket final. Look at that. The Hayabusa got selected from the Hopeless Retreat. It will be a match of legendary because the counter of Joy has already landed upon in the draft phase.
Definitely, Ash. As you said, the Hayabusa versus the Joy. This battle is going to be legendary. There are going to be tales of this story being told to our grandchildren. Not so much so, to be honest. But maybe the next day we are going to talk about this match still. And to be honest, this is going to be the Belric being used by Ilu. And I think the Belric can be a good counter to the Bedang, honestly, because the taunt is going to be useful, pretty useful in this situation. The Harith as well. If Harith is not using her Purify well, this is going to be a bad situation. We see the Kadita being brought in. I mean, in this situation, the Kadita can definitely take out the Granger or the Vexana. And I think on some occasions, the Kadita we have seen, if Nico's Queen is good enough, the Kadita can definitely gang the Hayabusa as well. You have seen the plays from Yaoi coming in when he is just camping for the Hayabusa in his Retribution Bush, and whoosh we go, he gets deleted. So this is gonna be game number 2. Audience, are you ready? Because this is gonna be match point for Step Bros, and this is gonna be the last nail in the coffin if Impurity Esports cannot dig down deep and come out on top. STZ, take it away.
I mean, obviously, Roots, that right now the both of the lineups are literally different lineup, we can say, because they got the Badang for the Roam, they got the CC for the EXP, and we can see a Hilda coming from Team Step Bros this time with a Belleric as a Roam. As there is no attack speed hero from the side of Team, CC is there, Badang is there, but still, I don't think MM like Harith can get some damage from the vengeance of Belleric, but it's okay. Okay, he has off that flicker. Oh my goodness, a new thing to see. Okay, guys, here we are into the lineup down for the second set of the BO3 between Team Step Bro versus Team Impurity Esports. And right now, we can see in the EXP lane, a 1v1 between the Hilda versus CC has already been begun. And the junglers are right now peacefully taking up their aggro.
Definitely so. The Hayabusa will be looking for the Litho. Both the junglers are actually looking for the Litho. All 6 members are on the map. Who is going to get the retribution on time? It is going to be Joy who gets the retribution. Hopeless Retreat did not have a hopeful retreat on this occasion. But this is still a small engage, and it's just the start of the storm.
Okay,
As you see, the storm has been subsided. There is the calm before the storm, guys, as a pause has been hit right as we talk about it. STZ, so far, what do you think of the drafts?
Yeah, I think that if I will tell a story that, do you know that ant in neighborhood ant in our society who literally do so much kalesh and all, Litho is one of them. I mean, this little guy literally starts a fight in the bush in the early game. For I mean, both of the junglers will be going for that thing, and they will be fighting with each other. And sometimes we have seen that so many jungler have thrown some gold to opponent side, and Litho is that type of Kalesh wala anti, we can say. But there is a issue from the production side or from the team side. Will be resolved soon, as I took the name of resolve. They literally resolved it soon. Thank you so much, production team, for doing the action first as you can. But look at that in the EXP lane right now at a very bad position. Kofi will be taken down by the Joy. It will be a first blood for the Impurity. Hayabusa for the revenge with the Obi Shadow kill. Will be taking down that CC over there. What a way! And right now the Bellerin entering into the fight. But the off section we can see the train getting down by the Baron. Oh my goodness! And at a very severe HP, Joy managed to reach it back.
Both the Hurts and the Joy, both the Leonins were certainly low on that occasion, but that was a great comeback from the Hopeless Retreat on the Hayabusa. And obviously, in the top lane, the Grandeur was outnumbered with the 3v1 situation. Honestly, that is gonna be not much of a big issue, to be honest, because both the goal laners have a late game power spike. But this is gonna be seen that who takes this turtle, as we see another engage on the bottom lane. I mean, the XP laners cannot wait to fight it out, Ash.
Yep, did you saw that skills from team Impurity Esports this time? I mean, 3 people going on to the gold section gang. At the same time, we saw 2 people ganking on that Hilda in the EXP lane. And they literally won the 2 fight. But CC in the meantime lost her life to that Hayabusa. It's not a big trade, we can say. I mean, they got 2 kills in the meantime. But right now, the turtle dance already been started. And we can see Kadita is giving some hard save right now. The Batang in the jungle, but will not be taken down by that Hilda. Hilda will be getting back into the safer side. And look at that. I mean, at a very less HP, CC another time will be getting managed to down over there. The Hilda very bad position. The Hayabusa will be getting down over there. The Eternal Guardian popping over there will not taking down that Badang at a less HP. But look at that Kadita. I mean, oh my goodness, the revenge has been taken down. The total fight already been started.
Kadita goes down as well. What is happening in this match? The Joy secures the turtle, but this match is insane, to be honest. What a setup by the Badang to get so many of the opponents caught out. This is the Hayabusa trying to chase down the Joy, but to be honest, the Joy has a little more mobility than the Hayabusa on this occasion. As we talk about the scenarios right now, the score is 4-3. The goal lead is not going anywhere. The Joy is relentlessly trying to get the Hayabusa. There goes Badang with the kill secure. Not the kill steal, guys. The kill secure coming in from the Badang. As Impurity Esports seem to be in a different level right now when it comes to Game 2. Ash, where was this aggressiveness in Game 1?
I mean, look at that Kadita right now going on to that Vexana in the mid lane. We'll be taking down that Vexana from the map. And we can see a Thunderbelt onto the item section of Badang. I mean, did you know that Badang with the roam with the Thunderbelt? Do you see that stack in the late game? It's 82. I mean, so much that he can melt down any hero he wants. This is what the meta Badang is right now. We can say the meta roamer currently in the MLBB section. Literally doing, I mean, big menace things all over the land of Dawn.
Look at that! Look at that! Obi Shadow Kill being popped out. The Hayabusa is not gonna connect much. It is only gonna be good and useful enough for just 1 minion on this occasion. But both the teams are playing equally well and aggressively, to be honest. I mean, in Game 1, Impurity Esports did not have the resilience to go for this aggressive plays. But when it comes to this game, they are being so aggressive, even more aggressive than Step Bros. I mean, Step Bros are very infamous for their aggressive early game plays, to be honest. And that is the advantage, Ash, we have of a mid laner who has the power speak early in the game. Okay, Hayabusa is gonna run on this occasion. Okay, I mean, Kadita does have the immune, to be honest. So there's not much the Hayabusa can do at this moment.
And a free
He's
turtle.
not even gonna contest the turtle. Yeah, it's a free turtle. To be honest, up top though, I think Hayabusa was in 2 directions. As up top there is an engage. Vexana getting cocked out. The Howard getting cocked out. I mean, caught out. And this does not look good for Step Bros. This is definitely shaping up to be a match to be won by Impurity Esports. Even the Hilda cannot sustain the damage of the CC.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. They're finding this. And it will be Granger's getting down over there. This is what electrifying bits. This is what the explosive magic damage from Joy can do with you. I mean, you should ban that Joy. You have seen what happened in the previous match, and literally Impurity Esports clicked it into their side, and this time they are cooking with the Joy again, and they will be going on to that top lane because no, I don't think anyone gonna take that. But look at that, the Vexana falling down over there. Easy kill for the Kadita. As Root said from the beginning that the Kadita will be marking the Vexana for real, and she's doing that from the beginning.
Oh my god, and Joy, oh look at Badang actually. Badang was pretty low, but nobody's gonna catch him, to be honest. They know what kind of a CC they can face. And this is the Hilda as well, but she has no damage on this occasion. And to be honest, time after time, this Kadita is being proving to be a great implementation for Impurity Sports, as she is already on a 3-1-1 tear, and she is a great surprise, to be honest, as none of the Step Bros have the opportunity or the vision for the Kadita. Oh, Harith gets caught out. Poor little kitty doesn't have a situation to get out. There's the Badang with the Fist of Zen. There is nothing going out for Step Bros, as Ellie Hope is in 1 HP situation, trying to secure a kill. Can Van get knocked out on this occasion? Joy is gonna easily make it out. They're strolling in the park, as we say. Bo is not in a good situation though. This is going to be a sacrificial play coming out from Bo. Joy gets out, but the roamer faces the issues as we come to it. But that was a good play from Step Bros, to be honest, catching the Harith out.
Still there. Oh my goodness, Beleric all just popped over there. The turtle dance already been started. Easy turtle for the Hayabusa right now. The quad shadow, and it will be a killing spree for the Granger onto that CC, and the Kadita with the that Harith will be getting back into a safer zone at a very less HP. Joy is right now managing to recall, or he will go for that. The Granger and the very less HP. That has popped up.
Oh my god!
That Granger will be shut down over there. Van Satoro with the electrifying bigs, with the explosive magic damage, going for the Granger again and again and getting over the kill. The quad shadow for the zoning out, but it will not zone out anyone because no one is there in the bush. And look at that Kadita again going for that Vexana, but this time missing out her in the mid section.
Definitely so, and to be honest, Juan Sotoro, I was following him since 30 seconds, and all he was trying to do is find out where the Granger is gonna recall. And Granger, to the goodness of Van Sotoro, he didn't recall. He tried to get a creep to regen his HP, and that is where the Granger fell out, to be honest. Ellie Hope needs to be careful, as he is still in danger of the Joy, as well as the Kadita, to be honest, even in the late game.
Look at that, look at that. Oh, the shadow kill onto that Joy without no electrifying beats, and the Vexana shutting down that Joy onto that jungle section. A great revenge on that Joy. And look at that right now. They are going on to the 3 members of Impurity Esports. Maybe we can say Step Bro are little bit getting online into this match right now. We can see a genius one onto the item section of the Kadita. I mean, the Kadita is right now targeting onto the Vexana, but if she is missing it, then the Vexana just taken out there. Jungler easily.
I mean, he7 now has the exact idea where the Kadita is gonna hide. You can only trick these players so much, as every player here is pretty smart on their own. They are all high-level players. So this time around, the Kadita didn't have much luck to get a kill. But anytime late game now, as the first lot spawns into the Land of Dawn, this is gonna be an opportunity for Kadita to get a kill, get an opening, without any issues or without any trade-offs. That Badang is very wary of the situation, as all 4 members of Step Bros were in the mid-bush. There's the Impurity Esports coming up, 2 members caught in between. Elu is not in a good situation, getting caught out, forced to use the ultimate to no avail. Best of Zen, Badang uses the fist cracks, and that is not going to be a good situation for Step Bros. Omission to kill, however, takes the kill. This is a Uno reverse card being played by Step Bros, as the Hilda is gonna try to get the advantage of the situation. There is the Horrify, there is the CC trying to track down the Vexana, but it is still a 4v4 situation. All of them are half HP. This is not turning out to be a good match for Hilda. Let's take it away.
Lol, what is happening? They're literally playing the Brawl server right now in this tournament and literally getting those kills. Impurity Esports on the red side. Blue side, we have Stepbro, and they're literally fighting with each other like it's a brawl game. And they are getting the kills also. That's what I'm talking about. The Lord Dance already been started. We can see the damage coming from the Impurity is too high. That team Stepbros are not even maintaining to get back into a safer track, but we can see in the EXP lane getting the track onto that CC and getting the kill of that CC. What a nice way, Granger coming from the goal to EXP lane to get that kill at the Death Sonata, giving so much damage onto the Badang right now. Badang will be into a safer zone. The Lord Dance again started. 3 members, oh, okay, no, 2 members are hiding in the boost. What do you think, Roots? Who gonna pick this Lord into their hand?
To be honest, the Hopeless Rectory is pretty impressive, but there's the Joy with the mobility. Look at that! Look at that! Moment! The Lord is going to be secured by Impurity Esports, and nothing else matters at this point, as Impurity Esports has enough damage to actually fend off Stepbros for now. This is going to be a 1-for-1, 1-for-2 trade-off actually, and what a brilliant play by Kadita, Neko's queen. I mean, that is the queen type of a gameplay coming out from Neko. And on this occasion, Ash. The Joy gets the grandeur. Wow.
3 times. I have been seeing 3 or 4 times. We can say Joy is literally targeting that Granger. I mean, this is out of the hand for Granger right now. Falling down again and again from the Van Satoro from the beginning, and right now we can say, I mean, they are getting the objectives into their hand as well as the turrets, and an easy clear out in the mid section also. But look at that, hiding in the bush, got drawn out by that Hilda. Kadita is literally trying to take on that Vexana or Hayabusa, and they're again going for the second mid tire, easy clear out. And look at that, in the top section, the Lord entering in the inhibitors, the Death Sonata, the Rhapsody giving so much damage. One more Death Sonata, and it will be finished. The story finish of CC over there by the Granger. And look at that, the Eternal Guardian popping over there. No fatalities yet from the side of Stepbros. 1 for knockdown. And look at that, the Death Sonata giving so much damage with the Kadita, and they will be disbanding themselves from the fight right now.
Joy is still waiting for the opportunity to get to Grandeur or someone else. Kadita is in the bush as well. It is only a matter of time till Impurity Esports has something to be done. There's the Beleric with a Flicker Ultimate. That is not gonna result in a kill so far, but the turret does fall. And this is gonna be Neko's queen. This is gonna be almost all of Impurity going back to their bases, somehow escaping with a slither of HP. And this is Stepbros going back into the game. Look at the Joy though, up top. He's trying to steal the turret, and just like that, that is gonna be an inhibitor. Easy as they come for Impurity Esports. Which is this decision good for Impurity, Ash? What do you think?
I mean, obviously, because they literally went for that, but look at that into, oh my goodness, Beleric got down, and they are going on to the Hilda, the electrifying base, and it will be a double kill for the Joy right now. Van Satoro is online, guys, taking on to that Hilda, taking on to that Beleric, 2-man down, 2 frontliner down from the side of Stepbros. Right now, the minions are heading over into the mid section. The CC, the Kadita over there. Kadita have ult onto her, but right now, look at that, Death Sonata. And this Rhapsody clearing the minions out. One more turret got fall down in the bot lane. And the Harith with the Zaman Pros with the Chrono Dash. AoE damage coming on from the Harith is too much onto the Granger. They will be clearing the lane easily. 1 innovators down. The Lord will be coming up soon. I mean, we can say right now the upper hand situation is onto the hand of Impurity Esports. They are in a very good side.
I mean, time and time again, we have seen that the Stepbros can step up and change the game. But for now, Stepbros are facing a really bad situation, to be honest. The Kadita and the Joy are posing so much of threat. If that is not enough, they have the sustenance, the high sustenance of the Harith, the CC, and there's the Beleric as well. The electrifying beats being used. Ranger is gonna take out the CC. Unstoppable by the Joy. There's the Harith. Both the Leonins are shining on this occasion. The Leonins are not getting down. Kill, but somehow gets 2 people in his ultimate, but they are gonna escape. But can Stepbros defend this? This is a 4v2 situation. The Leonins are making their mark into the land of dawn. Not like fire. Joy, he's gonna die. Doesn't matter. Gets the double kill. Secures the victory. This is gonna be game 2 for Impurity Esports. What a comeback, Ash. Light like the phoenix. They rose from the ashes. And now, as we talk about it, Ash TZ, we see a match point for Team Impurity Esports.
Congratulations, Team Impurity Esports, for giving your 100% in the do or die set. And you literally prove yourself that you are not here for the clean sweep. You are here for the comeback. You are here to wear the crown of the Vortex of Legends onto your head. And you're proving yourself in this match against the Step Bros that you will be going to the third set and will be playing a clean match against them so that you can take on 2 points into your hand and will be in the upper bracket final. Let's see what happened. But the situations demands a thing that the Vexana. If I will talk about the Vexana, that was the biggest problem for the team Step Bros. They literally lost the mid lane from the early to mid to late also, because Kadita from the beginning was targeting her, and I saw that Granger getting targeted by that Joy. Even though Granger got that MVP loss into his hand, but still, we were seeing that the Joy was hiding in the bush, waiting for the Granger to come and taking over the Granger 4 times straight. 4 times straight, he took over that Granger. And again, we saw that the way Team Impurity Esports was channeling the ganks, taking over the objectives, taking over the turrets. When the team were fighting at the top, the Joy's mindset was about pushing. Because in the end of the day, Roots, turrets and base is the important thing in the match. If you're taking on the base, you're winning the match. Kills doesn't matter. If you have 50, 60 kills, if you can't defend your base, you're gone. You're losing the match. And Joy went for that. And that's the reason the inhibitors were done. When they literally taken over the 3-man of team Impurity, Step Bros, they literally went for the base straightly, and they got like for the Joy, and you saw that the damage, AoE damage coming from the Harith to the base, and it's got done for them, and they are
To be honest, I'm gonna blame someone else here. I'm actually gonna blame the Belleric on this occasion, or the pick of the Belleric, to be honest, because with the likes of the Joy, the Karita, there's no hope if you don't have someone to give proper vision. And to be honest, Belleric is a big man, so he takes time to go into the bushes to check the bushes, and that is where actually Step Bros lost the advantage because they had so much of unpredictability from Impurity Esports. There's the Kadita, there's the Joy to catch you out. If nothing, there's the Flicker Ultimate from the Badang, who's gonna catch every one of you guys if you stick together. If you're alone, there's a danger. If you're sticking together, there's a danger. What do you do on this occasion? There's nothing else we could have seen so far. The Vexana, poorly enough, got caught out 3 times by the Kadita, and even Granger had not much luck on that favoring side as well. The Joy was absolutely bonkers, to be honest, this game. What a monstrosity his gameplay showed us, to be honest. With the double kill, he not only secured his team the victory, but was a constant threat when it came to the backline. So that is why I think Step Bros didn't have the luxury or the freedom to play their shots out, to actually get an engage, and to actually get some kills.
So it's, worth it because our audiences, the Yama family, even me, even you also wants a third set to be on, because competitiveness is what we want in each and every matches in the tournaments, because therefore these guys are paying their internet bills. They want not a clean sweep. They want a competitiveness from both these sides, and we're gonna see that right now, that thing in the third set. It will be a do or die set for both of them, a match point set for both of them. So let's see who will be taking on that third set, because the first one goes to the Joy handler, that's Hopeless Retreat. Second one goes to the Joy handler, that is Bounce Satoru. So are they gonna ban the Joy this time, or whoever picks the Joy are winning this match? Is that the thing is going right now in this tournament? Let's see what will happen. I don't know. You have to wait for that. We will be taking a short break before the third set. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. Hit the subscribe button, like the stream, share the stream, and comment in the stream who's going to win the third set and who will be going to the upper bracket and who will be going to the lower bracket to fight back again in the lower bracket. Let's see what will happen, guys.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble! also be cursed.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
And this is the last game of the day for the upper brackets. Of course, there are still lower bracket matches, but this match between Impurity Esports versus Step Bros, and the match is already at an exciting score of 1-1. Oh my god. So this match point for both the teams, it is completely do or die, all or nothing at this point. And this is me, Mako Gaming, and joining me at the caster desk is none other than your boy Ash TGZ. Say hello, Ash.
Hello, Miko. Hello, everyone. Guys, that day you were asking me who was that Bale, Charmcaster, and see is here, guys. The god Layla, the god, the one I'm gonna do with the casting today, and she's here. So, are you guys excited to see Miko over here and with me? And look at that in the banning section, we can see the Badang will be taken out again. Not again, because the previous match, literally, we saw what that Badang was doing. But Impurity Esports this time don't want this Badang to be in the hand of Step Bros. So they literally went for that Badang ban. Pretty same ban, the Jushin. You don't want a Jushin to be hindering your gameplay. So they literally went for that Jushin right now. Miko, what do you think? What Chi Ching will going for next? I mean, a Hilda? Because previous one also, they literally banned that Hilda. And this time, what do you think?
Muscle of iron.
Now,
Oh.
that is a good ban, like Hilda provides so much invade and so much obstruction, especially if you're going for a hyper who is like, buff dependent or jungle dependent, like an assassin or someone. Hilda can be really problematic because she's kind of delaying your like ganks and all, and she can really muffle up your snowball potential. But Zishan, on the other hand, like I just feel like red teams are like completely forced to ban her because she's completely a priority these days. Like if you get her, she is so annoying. The slow, the burn, the knockout, like everything together. Like she's one of the permanent residents of the ban zone until unless you can at least give her like 2 3 nerfs. Matilda has been taken out as well, Gatot Kacha. Like very, very understandable, but I'm not seeing any assassin bans yet. Like, Fanny, Hayabusa, even Suyo, like although he's not yet banned that much these days. But let's see, what do you
No.
think is gonna be the addition to the ban zones?
If they want a Hilda draft to be there, they should go for that Phobius. Again, I'm seeing the Balmon. Previous one also they went for that Balmon, but it was Step Bro. And this time we are seeing that Impurity Esports went for that Balmon. I mean, this is something a new thing I'm seeing right now. If they are going for the Hilda draft, they are banning this Balmon. Other than that Phobius, I mean, Phobius can easily counter the Hilda a lot. Even the Hylos can do a great job against a Hilda. But I don't know why they are going for this Balmon. This is not a respect ban because previous one I saw Stebro did that. Even me and Roots was surprised about it. And this time I'm seeing this from Impurity Esports. But can you believe this, Miko? In the first set, the joy was in the hand of Hopeless Retreat and Stebro won it. In the second match, the joy was in the hand of Von Satoro and Impurity won it. And this time, we were talking about that. Roots and me was talking about that in the third set. They will be locking that joy out from the draft, and they literally did that. And look at that, the draft already got that Hilda into their hand.
Yes, definitely. Like this is very understandable because they were definitely going for the Hilda draft. They want to be aggressive right from the start. But look at that. Already a good disengaged potential coming in on Aurora. Or is it going to be the hitbox composition of a Farsa? Like Farsa could do really good with the Hylos right now. The feathered airstrike compare like controlled in with the glorious pathway, like that just give you a lot of DPS potential, or even with an implosion. But no, it's gonna be the hitbox composition of Eve with the Zaman force coming in with Harriet. Like that is also a very good combo. But I'm just really like,
Sir, what's your command?
yeah, I was gonna say that the assassins are still like just none of the dive in assassins were banned. So this is a really tough choice to make for an Eve. Like you just took a low mobility mage right off the bat without banning any of the assassins. Like Fanny was open, Hayabusa was open, Seo was open, and I definitely remember seeing this while the ban phase was going on. And that
Yeah,
is exactly what we are seeing right now.
you said that earlier, and I literally looking after this thing, and this time they don't have a Matilda. In the first set, Stebro do have that Matilda into their hand, and the Eve literally having a good positioning. Whenever she was in a I mean, bad situation. The Matilda was there, the
See
guiding
value in
winds was
me?
there.
Your
She was
team
getting
is
out from
You
the
banned.
should.
situation. But what I'm seeing, a utility jungler lineup from the side of Stepbro this time. Are we going to see a Rafaela?
Now that could be a very, very potential pick. But at the same time, I feel like support could be really good because even Florin is fine. And also, this is really good because Fredrin's piercing strike, the knockup, the
Only
taunt is
love at
actually a
night
very
Your
good
will
team
counter
ever
to
is
Fanny
last
right
banned.
me.
now. At the same time, Bruno with the burst, the volley shot, the damage, that is definitely a counter to Harith right now. I just feel like Harith against a
Wherever
Fanny
I
is a
go,
pretty good pick,
your
but
team
at
is
the same
banned.
time, Bruno is there to shut him down. And as expected, you were completely right, Ash. So Rafaela has been taken off the table. Do you think Florin will be removed as well?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, they got the utility jungler into their side, and the Matilda got out, the Rafaela got out. If they will taking out that Florin, I don't think Stepbro will be cooking with this utility jungler thing today. Because, I mean, they have to go for a burst EXP, and it could be a Badang, but Badang also got taken out. So, right now, I mean, with the utility jungler lineup, you should have a burst EXP, and your roamer should play with a good hand. And this is what I'm looking after. I mean, they don't have the roamer choice right now into their hand if the Florin will be taken out. So let's see what happens.
Hope will find a
Yes.
way. Your
Look at
team
that.
is
Another
destroyed.
mage ban coming in. Like they are just trying to reduce the late game potential because everyone knows Fanny is gonna fall off late. And I feel like, of course, there's nothing to do about Bruno right now, but with Sicilian ban, they just have to look out for Bruno. But of course, there is a potential of Xavier pick because the Transcendence, the cooldowns, he can be used as a very good DPS. Also, he is gonna have to say something about the dashes coming in from Harith as well. But at the same time, the CC, the hard counter CC, has also been taken out in the form of Exana. So I just feel like even
Let's make
Aurora
the
as a
whole
disengage
world
could
your
be
team
good.
is
As
picking.
expected, Florin was also taken out.
I mean, obviously the Florin, the Rafaela, as you said before, will be taken out, and two mages, as you were saying about that, Vixana and Sicilian, also got out from the situation. But as I said before, you have not taken out that Phobius. You have a Hilda in your side. They can go for the Phobius. They can go for the Hylos also against that Hilda. So right now, you will be getting that Phobius against yourself because you just traded for that Balman. I don't know why they are banning that Balman. In the two matches I have
Let's
been
hear for
seeing
the
that.
crowd.
Maybe some
Make some
strategy, new
noise for
strategy. I have
Mystery.
not known about it. But no, a CC. Oh, okay. I mean, you need a burst EXP because there is a Fedrin into your side as I mean CC can provide a sustain as well as burst to the I mean crowd controlling even in the ganks also. Let's see what happen. I mean Hiroshi with the CC is a great pick I can say, but against a Hilda in the early game it will work for sure. But what will happen in the late game? I mean the power of violinist has so much damage. It can wipe out that execute that CC